the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin, and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. In a roof vampire pot, then the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Why like I'm fun? Yes, Danny and this bitch. It's my platform, baby, come stream on Twitch. I like 'em crazy. Yeah, Danny fucking rich. Girls, don't be lazy. Put some energy in that clip. Go buy a hot tub, strip down, shawty lose the fit. And Danny's 60, but still wants some off that drip. Don't wear the safety. Twitch con, young, wild and free. These baddies chase me, but don't bring security. Twitch greedy, cause it's a 50-50 split. And I don't care that you get a 95 on kick. Don't be so needy. Yeah, it's a Gucci coming hit. If you're not happy, you can always leave it quick, cause we got baddies. That's the most important bit. Come round and blow off. Yeah, right here it's live on Twitch. It's a soft core side. We got the girlies getting lit. Take all your clothes off. Get down and flash your tits. Type shit, my life a movie. TwitchCon was off the grid. I'ma watch some streams now. Chill out, cool off a bit. See you in the next one. Gucci marks generated the shit.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake Camelot 331 wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back it on Indiegogo, just like I have.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks? Has anyone noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
What's up, you bitches? Welcome back to the Saturday edition. It's Christmas. Hope you guys are well. It's almost Christmas. It is basically 5 days away, and I'll be streaming pretty much every day up until that point. I hope you guys have a good-ass one. I'm talking about a lot of interesting stuff today. We're going to be talking about the good old-fashioned Epstein files and how they didn't do anything, and no one's really surprised. I have about 5,000 Karen meltdown videos lined up for y'all, which is going to be a lot of fun. I do them because they explode on Facebook, which is interesting. They don't do anything anywhere else. They don't work on YouTube or anything else, but they work on Facebook. So I'm doing those because Facebook looks like it's going to be the next step in the journey for content creation because YouTube's done. YouTube, it's hard to even break 100 viewers on streaming anymore. I don't know really what's going on. I have people email me sometimes. They're like, it sucks that you quit YouTube. I miss you. And I'm like, I'm fucking live every day. And they're like, what? So, the chargebacks did not help. That pretty much destroyed the channel, I think, irreparably for probably the next 6 months to 8 months. I don't really know how long it'll go for, but YouTube looks at it as a business, and when they see a negative income, yeah, they're going to take you off the list. That's how it is. So anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure you guys like the stream. I appreciate you. And as always, we have PDH here with us to hang out.
Hello.
Gonna
On
be
a
a lot of
positive note, I have really cute holiday lights in my background, which is all that matters to me.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yes. Thank God for that. It does look good. One's red, one's green. Looks nice. It is very, very holiday-esque. My background is the same as it always is. So thank God for that. But yes, we're going to have a good show tonight regardless. Make sure you guys like the show and hang out and have a good ass time. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. Why do I hear myself talking? Oh, yeah, it's because my stream's pulled up like on my other window because I was copy and pasting all the info from it. All right. Here we go. Let's hit this first couple of super chats. Billy says this week's has been wild. First, the Epstein files. Once again, nothing burger like the first time. Then one of the favorite YouTubers, Lamar Wilson's Minecraft himself, and we lost a legendary NASCAR racer too. It's been a very interesting week. Yeah, a lot of loss. Very jarring. It's just it never is just one person. These things come in waves all at the same time, and I've never really understood that.
And always around the holidays, weirdly.
Yeah.
Like the worst possible time is when you see the most death.
Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense as far as like Minecrafting yourself.
What is that? What I don't know what that's from.
It's unaliving yourself.
Oh, why do they call it Minecrafting yourself?
Because you don't want to say like the hard S word like during a beginning of a show, basically.
Well, duh. But why use the word Minecraft?
Because you say when you make a joking threat online, you say, "I wish somebody would take that guy out in Minecraft."
Oh, okay.
So, it's like, oh, I'm just joking. It's totally not real. Don't sue me. Don't arrest me for a threat. Basically that. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, brother. PS2 Chopper with 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It's been awesome. So at any rate, boys, if you guys did not know, the Epstein files were required to come out by December 19th, according to the law that was passed, or the bill that was passed, and it came out, of course, and it was the exact same bullshit as before, and every single page was redacted, obviously, as everybody expected, and it was nothing as everybody expected, and we're never going to see any of that, and people need to stop expecting we're going to ever see any of that. It is very interesting to me that people keep being like, oh, wow, this is crazy. I can't trust these people. Yeah, no shit. Half the people sitting in Congress and sitting on the House or governors of states are in these Epstein files. They're not going to come out. These people are in control of you. It's the exact same reason why I don't understand how people think that they're going to get their taxes either lowered or they're going to somehow get billionaires to give them money. The wildest thing in the world to me is all those accounts on Twitter that all they talk about is, oh, if we just tax billionaires, this and that, derp, 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 as if for some odd reason, complaining and shouting at the clouds is going to make money come from the billionaires and into your pocket. It's not how it works. If anything like that ever did remotely kind of happen, the money would transfer from billionaires to millionaires. It wouldn't transfer from... If you don't put any work into your life or self-improvement and you have zero drive, you're not just going to get money from billionaires. I don't understand why people think this. And it's the same thing with the Epstein files. The people that are in control are sitting in office right now, elected officials are all involved, including billionaires. They're not going to let the information get out. And if it does, it'll be redacted. So stop wanting the Epstein files. It's very silly. It's almost silly to even focus on it anymore. Look, do I wish it would come out completely unredacted? Yeah, of course. Will it? No, it's never going to, because the people in power are still there. They're the ones demanding everything gets redacted. So never going to happen. So stop worrying about that. Same thing with we need to tax billionaires. You're just lazy, because that's never going to happen. The only way you can do anything in life is if you do it. You got to do it. You got to fucking go out and do shit and make yourself valuable to everyone else, either financially or another way. Waiting for shit to happen. Well, if the government just gives me money, waiting for that to happen, good luck, because you're just going to drink yourself to death. It's never going to happen. So start working on yourself. Holly Movie Star says, rip NASCAR's Benjamin Button, aka Greg Bibble. Thank you, Holly Movie Star. I agree. Danu Vox says, since we're changing names of departments, the DOJ should have named to the Department of Redactions. Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. So a lot of interesting stuff about that. So not only has my heater just turned off.
Oh no, we're gonna freeze.
Oh, it turned back on. That's interesting. All right then.
It just needed a little jiggle.
That's weird. I just assumed it was overloaded. I was like, I guess it's done. So there is a man named Ro Khanna who introduced the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Actually introduced the act himself. And something even funny about that. This is the man who introduced it, and he confirms he's never even seen it unredacted.
Have you guys actually seen the unredacted files?
We have not. We've requested to see them. In fact, one of the things that Thomas and I were discussing today is putting together a committee of Congress, me, him, maybe someone from the Judiciary Committee, to go and look at these files, even if it's in a classified setting, to be able to say what complies and what doesn't comply. Because right now, they have shown no good faith in complying. And the reality is, we know that the survivors' lawyers have seen the files. And they have told us, and the survivors have told us, that there are other powerful men who either abused or raped these girls or showed up on the rape island while these girls were being abused. I mean, it's not hard to visualize. Think of a party. You got a lot of models, some of them in their 20s, and then you've got like this young girl walking around nude who's 14 or 15, and all these rich, powerful men there. Now, my view is every man there is guilty if they didn't say something in terms of abetting abuse. And so it's not just men who actually abused or raped these girls. It's also people who are showing up
murdered if they were to say anything, though. You know what I mean? Like
the threat of who to be murdered.
Like if any of those people, those bystanders had spoke up, like what would have likely happened to them?
Well, yeah, no, for sure they would likely get murdered, or they would have to go into some kind of protection program. But
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying they were in a weird position.
Well, they shouldn't have been partaking. Now there is some documents that were not unredacted that said a lot of these people that went actually were basically kind of bribed and forced to go.
Right.
But at any rate, this is the only Hassan clip I've ever seen that has digestible information in it. Probably because he's not talking at all. But even the people in charge of getting the Epstein files out haven't even seen it. Probably because if they did, they would be pretty jarring. Now, of course, a bunch of pictures of Bill Clinton's been released. Everybody understands that Bill Clinton's all over these files. Everybody understands that Bill Clinton was like a weird sexual degenerate. Everybody understands that he's probably the most frequenting person of this island. But Bill Clinton's not in office, and Bill Clinton's like 1,000 years old, and you could throw him in jail, that'd be fine. But what I want to see is the people that are currently in power right now, the people that are currently making laws on the books, the people that are currently and in the past signed up for PPE loans on Capitol Hill of over $1 million twice and getting both of them forgiven. I want to see these people face some kind of accountability, and they won't. They don't have to. They're above the law. A lot of politicians like to use the phrase, no one's above the law, except all of them are. It's the silliest shit in the world to believe anything otherwise. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Tristan says, Snake, what did you do? Have you lost your mind? Oh no. What are we going to do now? Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate you for the gold, boy. Thank you, brother. Coming in strong with that gold, boy. And then PS2 Chopper. Did I miss this? I don't think I did. I love you, dude. Appreciate you, brother, for the gifted memberships, man. We're 10 likes from 100, by the way. So they aren't above the law. They are the law. So that being said, something very interesting that a lot of people probably don't know about. And to be fair, depending on who you are and what party you support, you probably don't care. You'll probably just be like, but what about the other side? Because that's what 95% of people do that are parasocially captured to politics and treat it like an entertainment system, like a football game, when in actuality it's not. But I digress. So, Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, took out 2 PPP COVID relief loans for $711,000 and $996,000, both of which were forgiven that they never have to pay back. Man, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if, like, during COVID, I just, like, signed up for $1 million loan and they're like, you don't have to pay this back. Enjoy. God, that'd have been cool. But I can't do that because I'm a random-ass dude who has to pay my taxes at gunpoint or else I go to prison. That's how my life is. Now they can just get free money and get it forgiven and no one cares. Literally no one cares. I mean, you can tweet about it and get 100K likes, but guess what? That's the end of it. No one cares. No one's going to see accountability. Doesn't
People
matter.
think liking and protesting are the epitome of getting things done, unfortunately.
Well, you got to see it from this perspective. Everybody, and I know, and I'm not saying everybody, but generally speaking, especially in social media discourse, everybody on the left will be like, well, what about Trump? And then everybody on the right, when somebody says something about Trump, oh, what about Nancy Pelosi? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't serve a purpose. It's all for likes and engagement. None of these people will ever see any accountability. And why would they? They're already 1,000 years old. The fact that you can't be a door greeter at Walmart because you're too old, yet you can be on Capitol Hill making laws for people and trying to say somehow, in some way, shape, or form, you totally relate to people that weren't born in 1931 is some completely asinine. The fact that 206 Democrats voted against making it illegal to mutilate children. Half these politicians were born in the 30s. It's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah,
it's
that's
insane.
Some serious perspective, especially when you consider that, even our generation, millennials, we have so much more in common, like you've said before, with, that older generation. So there's even more of a huge disparaging discrepancy between like the people that are on Capitol Hill and the up and coming generations who have completely different perspectives.
In my opinion, I think I'm just going to run for office just so I can get rich. That's what I'm going to run as a Democrat. And then be like, everybody's racist, and then just get campaign donations and skim all of them. And then when they find out that I did it, I'll just be like, oh, I don't know. And then you'll tweet it, and then no one will care. And then I'll just still have my millions. That's what I think I'm going to do that. That sounds like a great plan. Just get free money because apparently it doesn't really matter anymore. Oh, Grofty. Go be great. Fix a vehicle. Don't go to school for gender studies. Build a house with your hands. Be humans, making us great again. Bro, that's such a true damn statement that no one understands. And I'll tell you exactly what I mean by this. This is exactly what I mean by this. This garbage man posted his salary for the year on Reddit. $139,000 for the year. And I said, think about this every time you're telling your teenager that if he doesn't go get a political science degree and go into debt, then he might end up as a garbage man making 6 figures with 0 debt. Damn, how awful. You ever heard that when you were growing up, that you'll be a garbage man if you don't go to college and get a useless degree? How things have changed so much is very interesting. Why? Because there's less people to be garbage men. There's less people to be police. There's less people to go after infrastructure because everybody's going to get a bullshit degree and going $150,000 in debt that they can never pay off because the interest rates are so high. And that's where we're at right now. Everybody thinks they have to go to college. Everybody. And now look, STEM fields are good. There's a lot of engineering fields you can go into that are legit fields.
I don't make that much.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, yeah, and you're an engineer. That's my point is, there's so many good things you can do to go to college, but so many things that these people do go get, like African basket weaving degrees for some fucking weird reason. And then they're surprised that they work at Starbucks. And then they say, well, at least I'm not a garbage man, while they're making $22 an hour at Starbucks, 41 grand a year with 0 benefits. No, at least I'm not a garbage man with full benefits. That's what these people are like. And they don't know. And there needs to be a giant social movement to get people back into infrastructure jobs because people have no idea. They have no perspective. They don't realize that there's a lot of money in these jobs because they're required. We require them. We don't need another psychiatrist. We don't need another psychologist. I remember 90% of my friends growing up went to college to get a fucking psychology. Every one of them.
Which you can do almost nothing with unless you get a doctorate, which is a whole nother ball game.
I'm a deep thinker, bro. I'm gonna go get me a psychology degree. Oh, can't use it.
That was my first major. I'm not gonna lie. Like, psychology is interesting. It totally is, but I didn't want to get a doctorate.
It's not interesting. It's all bullshit. It's all it's all somebody.
All right.
It's all somebody's interpretation over bullshit, and they all get weird God complexes. And then they tell you to leave your wife or leave your husband when you have the first complaint. That's what they do. I read an article recently where it's like so many women went to get counseling for their marriages alone, and the counselor almost exclusively always recommended getting a divorce every single time.
And see, that's not how psychologists or psychiatrists are supposed to interact with their patients. Like, they're not supposed to give life advice. That's not the goal. The goal is to let that person come to the conclusions that they were going to come to anyways. Yep. Right.
Yep.
But to Grofty's point, I mean, basically he was suggesting that people needed to do things that give you a touched grass mentality.
Yeah.
And so like being a garbage man is one of those. So like, I feel like everybody needs to do at least one thing per month, one project, one thing per month that is a touch grass activity that gives them some perspective on effort and hard work and pride, you know? So whether that's like repainting your guest bathroom or, you know, building a fence or, you know, whatever else that it is. I mean, those are so important.
Yeah. And a lot of people are just, well, to be fair, most people can't do any of those things. Most people can't even change a fucking tire, dude. I know that sounds crazy, right? I know that sounds insane, right? But there is a lot of men out there that are 21 years old that can't even change a tire. They can't even check their oil. And now I'm not trying to
we live in the age of Google where like
yeah.
You could learn anything so much faster than you used to be able to. You can Google or YouTube and figure out, or use you can use AI to give you like a breakdown plan of like everything you need to do to accomplish like some goal. So it's wild how, you know, that actually had the opposite effect. People are like, well, I don't need to learn because I can just Google it one day. And it's like, well, can you? Because you're not going to.
No, like no shit. If any of you in chat have nieces and nephews, just talk to them for a couple of minutes. They are completely void of any kind of conceptual individualistic thought and can barely function at all. Now, I'm not saying I could when I was a teenager, but I was working on cars when I was a teenager. I rebuilt the engine and the motorcycle, the first motorcycle I ever bought. I rebuilt all that. Me and my dad worked on it. We painted it. I learned so many things. And that's what I like to do. I rebuilt go-kart engines when I was a kid. There's kids nowadays that can't even make ramen, bro. And like, it's because the touch grass, right? Everything's about social media and clout. There's like this, there's this kid that goes around just harassing people. He's the new one that does it. He hasn't been arrested yet. And his TikTok, because, you know, TikTok allows these things. Every app does, where he goes around and just harasses people all day, every day. And he's huge on TikTok now. Of course, he'll get arrested like every one of these other guys, and he'll serve a couple years in prison. But every single kid is out there trying. They'll kill somebody just to get some likes on a post. It doesn't matter. None of the other stuff matter. Passion's gone. And I think we're one generation away from either saving it or losing it. That's why, like, the youngest generation, I'm kind of excited to see what they do, because they're saying slurs. Now, look, I'm not saying you should say slurs, but they don't care about any of this shit anymore. They don't care about SJW shit. They're not offended. They don't give two shits about morally grandstanding. They don't care about any of this. And I think that's how it should be. And I think that might lead us into I think the newest generation of kids are like teenagers, like young teenagers right now. I'm getting into 16. I think they're going to be the defining factor if we survive or not. Because the millennial generation and the one directly after it is literal bitch tit freaking effeminate boob leaky babies. Every one of them, every single one of them, half of their political views are based on moral bullshit that they don't actually care about
or have true perspective on. Like, they think they have empathy, but like they've not had the life experience and the overall perspective of what it is to, you know, put effort into something in order to understand those struggles. So like they think they feel so deeply, but the sad part is like they're probably just, you know, feeling the equivalent of what they feel when they're, you know, disappointed when their parents say no.
It's
like,
it's what they think might feel bad. That's why you have a giant percentage of the population, because of ideology locks between random parties that are unironically defending drug dealers, because they don't understand that what they're feeling or what they think they may be feeling is not based in actual empathy. It's based in clout from their peers and approval and affirmation. None of it means anything, and it's all very cringe. Danny Vox says the ones who are perpetrators' faces are redacted are probably current politicians. 100%, including POTUS. Probably. You're probably not wrong, Danny Vox. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, you don't want it to be, Trump's on. I don't give a fuck. If Trump is on it, if Trump is on video doing something with a 13-year-old girl, he needs to go under the prison, and the rest of them should go. I don't give two shits about that. I'm not parasocially captured by politics. I don't care. If you're a conservative, if you're a liberal, if you're right down the damn middle and you're over there assaulting children, you should all be probably put on live TV in a damn, what's that movie? We should do a Hunger Games situation with all these 80-year-old politicians. It'd be hilarious to watch live. They're all like tripping and breaking their hips and shit because they can't even walk.
The whole point of the Hunger Games franchise was the lesson was that there should be no Hunger Games. Okay?
No, fuck
for
'em.
anybody.
No, fuck them. Danny Box says, Cody, there's far more money on the Republican side if you really, really want to make money. Be a Republican politician. More corpos back Republicans, I don't know, man. Kamala Harris had way more billionaires supporting her last term. If I can just get a couple $100 million, I'd be happy. And I'm going to be completely fair, and I'm not trying to be biased here. Liberals are so much easier to like mind control than anyone else. And I don't know if it's actually because it works or if it's because they just agree because they want the W, right? When Trump does something overtly stupid, there are several conservative like creators that will be like, this is stupid, right? Like D-Day Cobra, he's a staunch fucking MAGA dude, which is cool. It's fine. And I've seen him literally quote tweet a Trump thing and be like, this is fucking stupid. What is he doing? I've seen him do that. Liberals don't do that. A liberal could be like, curing cancer is bad because researchers will be out of a job. And every single liberal on social media will clap like sills and be like, yes, yeah. They don't care. So I think they'd be a little easier to like.
I think it's stupid he got rid of telework.
Yes.
It might have actually, it might have been a net positive. I don't know. Let's see what the productivity looks like. But
yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure I could just
sad.
go out there and say whatever the fuck and liberals would eat it up. That's the only difference. I mean, conservatives would too, but I think liberals are a little bit eeasier to do that. I could just be like, oh, fuck, 9-year-olds hormones, let's go. It's great. It actually helps everybody. And they'd be like, derp, yes. That's what I think would happen. I think that'd be the easiest. Big shout out to Billy Hatcher. Says, we will never see the names on the files. I also bet even one of our favorite actors have listed at one point in their life, and betting Bill's name is all over. Well, of course, I'm pretty sure Bill Clinton's been confirmed by a mile. I mean, there's pictures of him hanging out with little girls, but unless there's a video, you can really say definitively. That's the entire point. I'm sure there's tons of actors on there. In 2014, what's the dude that's in Rush Hour? Not Jackie Chan. The other guy.
I'm not the person to ask.
Okay, well, anyways, Chris Tucker. His name's Chris Tucker. So Chris Tucker talked in his 2014 comedy special about going to the Epstein Island. There's tons of actors that have went. Of course, put them all in jail. Don't give a fuck. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, and if you think about it too, so aside from the morality of it, like, what leads people to seek children? I feel like it is that you've lost touch with reality. You've lost the plot in your life because you've reached such, usually you've reached such massive success. It's kind of like, what else is there? And I know that's really messed up to say, but I feel like that's their thought processes sometimes. And so if those people are the people that are in power, how could they? That tells you something about their perspective too.
Yeah,
right?
I think what you're trying to say is like it's the most taboo thing that's unacceptable. Yes. So it's almost like eating an endangered species at some kind of delicacy party under wraps, right? Yes. It's like something you're not supposed to do. Soup. But I'm elite, therefore I will partake, right? So I think that's what you're trying to say. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Danu Box says liberals, yes, leftists, no, we don't trust anybody. Well, that's the issue, is you need to change the name because people are progressive, liberal, and leftists are synonymous with each other nowadays because people they don't think in black and white. Or sorry, people only think in black and white. They don't think in nuance. So there needs to be a completely different word for it because it's not working anymore. Because even I do it sometimes. Leftists, liberals, progressive, it's like all the same to me almost, right? And the reason it is the same is because I've talked to liberals, I've talked to leftists, I've talked to progressives, and they all kind of will, even at the most weird situations, they'll try to defend, right? They'll still try to defend. Well, I don't necessarily agree with children getting operated on, but I don't like the government getting more power and taking it away from the states. Like, fuck off. It should be illegal to murder people. Yeah. Should that be a state issue? No.
You always have to have your lines that you draw in the sand.
Yes.
Whether you're for less or more government control, like everyone has their lines, right? And
but they have to argue it. They have to because they feel like it's their duty as a good follower of their parasocial, like captured political party. They have to argue whatever they're supposed to argue. And I'm not like that. I was pissed as shit about the Trump freaking income tax thing because I'm like, stop saying that because you're not going to do it. I'm sick of this shit. Do something or don't. But I'm tired of Trump being like, we're going to eliminate income tax. And then 2 days later saying, we're going to give you a big tax bracket for buying a car. I'm like, whoa, wait, which one? What, when, what? So I'm going to get a tax break, but also I'm going to have no taxes. Which is the correct one? I believe probably neither. Right. So just don't say stuff. Stop saying stuff. Do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not a muffin. That's a cool name. The DOJ deleted 468 from the release in the files, which is super highly illegal. And they don't care. And it doesn't matter if it's legal because they're politicians and no one cares. Politicians do illegal shit every single day and no one does anything to them. They don't ever get charges. Nothing happens. The only time they get charges is when they're running against liberals, which is weird. That's now, to be fair, that's because liberals, I think, are more action. They take more action, whereas conservatives will write a strongly worded letter. Conservatives are a little bit more weaker politically when it comes to that kind of stuff. They'll just let shit happen. Whereas liberals will be like, yeah, I'll just throw you in jail. I'm going to make up a law and throw you in jail, which I don't really agree with, but they'll do that. And that kind of shows a little bit more balls than conservatives. Conservatives, well, there's zero accountability. When's the last time? Tim Walz. Tim Walz is pretty much obviously guilty of $9 billion in fraud in Minnesota. Guess what happens if you don't pay your state taxes next year in Minnesota? You go to prison. Yeah, you can't not. There's probably almost $1 trillion in fraud, taxpayer fraud across the entire U.S. Guess what you have to do in February? You have to pay your taxes or you're going to prison. That's how this works, right? It doesn't matter. It's just extortion now, and no one can do anything about it. You can't be a big protest. Sean brought up a point earlier. Well, what if all working class people stop paying taxes? Now, to be fair, that's only 3% of the income tax bracket. Just putting that out there. But let's say they all did. Let's say 40 million people didn't pay their income tax next year from the working class. What would happen? Oh, the government would just cave. No, 40 million people would go to prison. You think the government's going to be like, oh, I guess we got beat? No, they're going to put you in prison. Or they're going to
put 40 million people.
Maybe not, but
you could never, I mean, like, that's not even there's no point in even talking about it because there's no way that 40 million people would band together and risk being, one of the only 1 million that did it and then go to prison. Like,
yeah, you're right. Long last name. Great point. They would garnish your wages 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could probably do that for 41 million people.
Sure. Billy says
kill the economy though, so I don't know. There'd be repercussions, of course.
Billy says, you get any word about NASCAR or anything? No, I don't talk about that on stream, but I appreciate that. If I know, when I know, you'll know, but I won't. It's not going to be announced on stream. I don't talk about that stuff on stream anymore because I'm tired of getting death threats from people that are suffering from some kind of psychosis or autism or something. Tired of it. Don't really care for it anymore. Thank you. Likely something more along the lines of garnishing wages. Yep. 100%. I agree. Anyways, yeah, you're right. They wouldn't put 40 million people in jail. Okay, I get it, chat. Jesus, I understand. That's a lot of fucking people. God, everybody's like, oh, you're wrong. Clip it out. Clip it. Camelot's retarded. All right. Speaking of retarded. Speaking of retarded, I hate women. No, that's a joke. There you go.
That is a retarded take.
I knew PS2 Chopper was going to come in there and say some shit. So here we go. You guys remember the Coldplay lady that was smooching on the CEO and cheating on her husband, and he was cheating on his wife live on camera? Well, guess what? She's going to be the New York Times Woman of the Year.
What?
Just like a woman felling up. Impressive, actually. This is why I wish I was a woman. God, could you imagine being a woman? You just get money and fell up, and everybody thinks you're great. And this is actually kind of the theme of anything, right? You ever watched?
She's like a home wrecker. Like that's there's a word for that. Like it's a negative word.
Yeah. Well, think about it this way. You've watched chick flicks. You guys have all seen chick flicks or girl-centric movies before. And there's a lot of those films where a girl will cheat on her saint of a husband or boyfriend, and then as the story progresses, it's actually his fault, and she was just confused. It happened in the new Fiona and Cake show. The Fiona and Cake show, Fiona cheats on her boyfriend with somebody or something. I saw it all over Twitter. And weirdly enough, people on Twitter think it's real life. It's very strange. They don't realize it's a cartoon. But other than that, they were all like, oh, I just feel so bad for her. She's so confused. And I'm like, it's crazy that a girl can cheat on their significant other and they're just confused and woe is me. But if a guy cheats, he should be killed by a firing squad. It's kind of interesting to me. I don't really understand it. Right. Keep in mind, women are supposed to be more emotionally mature than men. That's what I've heard my whole life. But when they make a mistake, of course, it's not their fault. It's very interesting. So this lady cheats on her husband live on camera, and now she is posing for the New York Times.
Was she also married?
Yes. She claimed a month later that she was actually planning on getting a divorce with her husband.
Planning doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Did he know that?
I guarantee you it was all she got a lot of money and that's all that matters. I mean, if you look at the top 10 richest women in the world, and you look at the reason for their wealth, every one of them it's listed as divorce, right? Whereas none of the men, the top 10 richest men in the world, all their reasons have their tech companies or what they've done in their life. Every woman is divorce, 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 divorce. It's very interesting. It's almost like getting a divorce as a woman is a good thing.
Is Oprah not in the top 10?
No.
Oh.
Hey, let's see. Top 10 richest peeps. We're going
women.
No, peeps.
Oh, okay.
How is she going to be in the top 10 if she's a person?
I thought you said top 10 women.
No, I said top 10 men. Or top 10 richest. Now let's see top 10 richest women in the world. Let's see. Alice Walton, daughter of former Sam Walton, who inherited her wealth from Sam Walton. Francoise Bettencourt Myers, heiress to the L'Oreal cosmic fortune. So she inherited her wealth from L'Oreal. Julia Koch, widow of David Koch. He died, so she got his money. Jacqueline Mars inherited her wealth from Mars Incorporated, Snickers and M&M. Savitri Jindal, chairwoman of India's Jindal Group. Still, that's the only one that doesn't have a reason for it. It doesn't really say. Rafael Aponte Diamant, co-founder of MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company. Hey. Miriam Adelson inherited a casino from Shelton Alliston. Abigail Johnson, CEO of Fidelity Investments. Mackenzie Scott, philanthropist and ex-wife of Jeff Bezos. Gina Reinhart, Australian mining magnate. I'm probably not doing that correctly. Anyways, like 7 out of 10 of them were from divorce or death. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Out with it. I'm trying, man. So at any rate, yeah, she won the lottery there. She's going to be an influential woman for getting a divorce and cheating on camera, which is kind of cool, to be honest. Like, that's kind of cool. I wish that was me. I wish I could just like get caught cheating on camera. And then it's just like, you're the New York Times Man of the Year for being brave in this terrible situation that you totally didn't cause. Well, they blamed him for it. They blamed the CEO for it. They said he was just evil. He was too sexy and suave is what it was. That's what it was. He was just too irresistible. No one can say no to that. You know, Danny Box says, I need to get caught cheating with a billionaire so I can be on New York Times, be super rich. There you go. That's all you got to do. You'll be a success story right there. Right there.
I'm past my years of being able to pull rich men.
Yeah, it's ogre. It's ogre, brother. It's ogre. I mean, you had a shot at like what, 22?
I don't know. I didn't have my shit together.
You don't have to have your shit together. They can
your female shit. You know what I mean?
A billionaire can go to McDonald's and take the register girl home.
Knowing how to do your makeup and
that's true, yeah.
Not smell bad. I don't
not
know.
Smell bad.
your girl shit together.
I smelled real bad in my 20s. You know it is. Yeah, stopped bathing. You know. Check this out real quick. A little bit of a segue here before we go back to the Epstein files. It says an elderly door greeter was trying to help customers out by warning them that the registers are down, and this Karen then proceeds to harass her. Am I shocked? No, sir. No, sir. No shockery here. For sure. Here we go. Let's see what she says. So this is an elderly Walmart worker that's about to get chastised by their mortal enemy, the Karen. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. Spam that like button. We got 200 people watching and no one liking. Liking is important. Everybody likes Asmon Gold stuff because they're 12 years old. But us 40-year-olds and 30-year-olds,
we're just so fucking
we
tired.
Apparently don't realize that that's important. We don't give a fuck apparently at all.
Too much work.
It is. It is a lot of work to hit that like button. So here we go.
What?
Do you have a medical issue?
Yes.
What's your medical issue?
It's none of your business.
Well, I'm a nurse. I'm just wondering.
She's a nurse.
I'm
thank
a
God.
nurse, so you have to tell me your private information.
So the rule for HIPAA is if a nurse asks you, you have to tell her your medical records.
Unbelievably rude. Have you had a stroke? Because at least that makes more sense. No, I'm being straight.
What poor old lady.
Are they still down, Rachel?
Just called her an old ass lady.
I want to call a manager up here.
Rachel, a woman wants to speak with a manager.
Much nicer with Rachel.
What?
She's concerned that she's sitting down. Isn't it funny? It's funny to me that a Karen will come into a store, have nothing to do with the store, doesn't work there, and she's mad somebody's sitting down.
When I was in Germany, living there, when you go to any grocery store or checkout area, they are sitting on stools because there's no point to stand up. There's no reason for it.
Yep. They don't. It's so weird to me that Karens are always. It's their job to police like policy for companies until it doesn't work against them. Then they just want to break shit. I've never understood it, and I'll never understand it ever in my life. Why they think that they're the arbiter of what is supposed to happen at stores. I remember when I was at GameStop and we would be dead, or I'd be working a 12-hour shift because it was the holidays. I would have people come in and they'd be angry I was sitting down. And I'm like, well, you can go fuck yourself. I don't give two shits, right? And it's funny because I can only imagine being in retail now. I would get fired so fast, dude. I'd be fired so fast because I want the first person that said anything. I'd be like, you can eat my cheeks, brother. And I get fired. So, because I don't give two shits about this kind of stuff anymore. I don't have patience for people acting out. It's like when people message me on or email me or message me on social media about any grievance they have with my YouTube channel. I literally will either tell them to eat my ass or I won't respond because they act like Karens because they don't understand. They don't know how to deal with people. So they'll be like, hey, man, I ordered a shirt off your Spring store, which keep in mind, I don't make them nor ship them. They just come from Spring or whatever. They're like, I haven't got it yet. And I'm like, this is fucked up. Like, I've been a viewer for so long. I haven't got this yet. Like, this is a scam. And I'm just like, are you retarded? I'm not going to respond to you. Sorry. If you have a grievance, be polite about it and I might respond. If you're not polite about it, I won't respond at all. You'll never get anything from it. And if you ask me for a refund and you're an asshole about it, you'll never get that refund. Ever. Will never happen. Sorry. That's not how I operate. You need to learn how to carry yourself as an adult, because all these people that are watching are like 30 to 40. If you can't carry yourself in a professional manner or a normal, reasonable manner, I will never adhere to anything you're saying. I'll actually do the opposite because I could give two flying shits. Sorry, just how I work, bro. It's how I work. So there's a new Walmart scam going around, and this is what people are doing.
Oh, no way. Let's see, they got Rice Krispie treats. They got chocolate rice cakes.
So they're stealing receipts out of the trash can and then getting the same items on the receipt and then stealing them.
Coke. Come on, receipt here.
Thank you.
Yep, have a good one. This might be unpatchable.
Yep, just stealing things from Walmart. Now, look, I'm not a fan of Walmart either. But stealing sucks, to be fair. Now, to be completely fair as well, what can you really do nowadays, right? Because you have trends on TikTok where people just steal shit. That's like their entire niche. And of course, TikTok makes that happen, right? Audio Opium says, oh, you're at GameStop. What's up, brother? How you doing? What's up, brother? That was a long time ago. That was like 10 years ago. But yeah, I'm still alive somehow. Somehow I haven't jumped off a cliff just yet. Right. Sean, taxes are high. Yeah, dude. Well, it's why weird to me. Corporations are confused as to why alcohol sales are down. Alcohol sales are lower than they were in 1930 right now. And the reason is because alcohol is expensive. I'm sorry. It just is. Now, maybe the sales at storefront are not down as much, but no one's going to a bar and buying drinks anymore. Dude, I'll go to a wing joint, a hot wing place, and I'll get me 3 claws, and it's like $78 for like 6 hot wings and 3 white claws. It's like $70, $80. There's no point anymore. You go get a whiskey at a bar, just a house whiskey with some Coke, and it's $15, right? It's crazy what's going on right now. It's insane. And what are you going to do? Everything costs more. There's more taxes than ever. You're getting taxed in every single avenue possible. And everywhere you go, you're getting taxed like 8 times before the end of it. What do? Nothing. You go to prison, or you just suffer through it and try to outweigh what you're doing, or outweigh the taxes you're paying, or just try to survive in some way, shape, or form. So that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. Oh, man. Here's another. I have a lot of Walmart videos. It's because I typed in Walmart earlier.
Walmart's like the best place to find Karens. So,
some of the bars at the place I met you at actually have happy hour well drinks for $4. Yeah, see, I don't. So here's my deal. I will not buy alcohol that sucks. Right? With the exception of White Claw, because I just like White Claw, man. You know, I like seltzers. But I'm not going to buy bottom shelf whiskey for like $5 to $7, $8 because I just don't really care enough. Like, I'm not passionate enough about it. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink every day. I don't really care. Like, I'm not going to spend money. I'll just, fuck it. I'll get a White Claw and drink one and then leave, you know? So that's how I am. You know, if I find a place that has like something good, yeah, I might do that. So Billy says, I find it so regarded how people show themselves stealing stuff on TikTok. Also, people are vaping these days, and the beer companies hate that. They need to decrease prices if they want to make any sales. It's not going to happen. I think alcohol is kind of on its way out. I mean, you have people struggling in their 30s and 40s that are spending, $800, $500, $600, $400 a month on alcohol, and a lot of people are like, I'm just going to not drink, and they save all that money. And they might do it occasionally. That's kind of how I am. I drink occasionally. It's rare right now because I've been dieting, but like during the year, I drink like once or twice a week, maybe. And I mean, very maybe. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like drinking is kind of like our generation was with like smoking cigarettes, which now we vape. So,
yeah.
But I do think that people are doing it a lot less. Like most of the bars I've been to, especially like the newer places that cater to a younger audience, have a menu of mocktails every time you go there.
Yep. I don't know, man. I'm like, hey, kid, I just want a Woodford and Coke, and it's like, oh, that is $14.99. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just be sad then. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get one, and I won't get another. Right? I'm like, well, that's my drink budget, $14.99. I did go to a bar. I think it was in California. I was racing in California, and I went to a bar, and I got a flatbread pizza, and their claws were like $3 or $4, and I drank like 4 of them. It was awesome. I was like, oh my God, and I left spending less than $25 at that bar. It was freaking great.
Big Mike said, when in doubt, if you want to get drunk on the cheap, make mead in bulk. Bro, do you know how expensive the equipment to brew beer is? I mean, like your upfront cost is going to be like hella expensive.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to do it a lot and try to do things and then like fuck it up a bunch.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't think so. Mocktails are for wimps. I don't even know what a mocktail is.
It is a cocktail without any liquor in it.
Mike, I find it very interesting how anybody that can drink like 20 beers a day. And now, to be fair, you know my opinion on beer. It tastes like piss, and you have to drink like 20 or 25 of them to get drunk, which seems counterproductive for me because I'm not going to drink 5 days worth of calorie intake on beer. To call some other kind of drink wimpy. And now look, it doesn't bother me because I drink White Claw, and everyone says White Claw is like bitch drinks. I totally get it. But I don't understand I don't understand beer loyal. I don't understand what is the beer supremacy, right? Like, what is the beer supremacy thing about? Like, if you don't drink beer, like people are like, oh, we got a bitch over here that drinks something else that has higher alcohol content. I'm like, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? Like, you don't drink beer? Wow, what a girl. And I'm like, every girl I hooked up with off Tinder, that was their thing, is they love drinking beer. Maybe you're a girl.
I feel like they were trying to impress you or something. I didn't realize that you didn't drink beer or something. I mean, like, I don't think beer is worth the crazy hype. I cannot stand like a lot of artisan beer. I'm like, why? Like, why does this exist? Right?
It's like, oh, it tastes like bark and ass.
But it is an acquired taste. It's like coffee. Like, I mean, if you just never drink coffee, when you try coffee, you're like, why do people drink this? Like, why is this a thing?
Sean, 20 beers, you say? Oh, Sean, my favorite alcoholic. White Claw Surge.
We still have a whole case of Budweiser sitting next to the fridge that's never gonna get drunk here.
Dude, I'll drink 7 Claws and I'll be buzzed to the moon and back. And I'm like, that's all I need. I don't need, and that's like on a heavy day. I don't drink. It's very rare I drink over 4. When I'm drinking, like if I drink like once or twice a week, it'll be 4 Claws, and then I'll go lay down or something. If I drink 7, yeah, it's getting me. It's getting me a little. You know what I'm saying?
Cody, Billy says, I hate coffee, so it's so terrible. I don't know how my parents drink it. See, you share the same palate as Billy.
Are you saying I'm regarded? Is that what you're saying? Damn you. Coffee does suck, though. I'll drink coffee, though. I drank a coffee somewhere where it was like the only option. I was somewhere, and I drank a big fat coffee, and I put some sugar and stuff in it. It was all right. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this dude's getting attacked by Karen, and he took it into his own hands. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh,
he is back.
She's just dead. Look at her. She's
You
just
need to
dead.
replay that for me.
She's dead. Look at her.
Again.
All he did was push her too.
Yeah, that wasn't even that wasn't a punch.
He just pushed her and she fell like a sack of taters, man. A sack of rotten taters.
I feel like she's not. I feel like she's playing dead.
She's definitely playing dead to make it look like she died so she can get some money or get a lawsuit or something. That's what's going on here.
Smart.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. If a cop brushed against me, I'd fall on the ground like a soccer player. Oh, screaming and shit. Oh, he hit me. I'm dying. My knee broke. Go to the court with like a giant neck brace on and like 5 black eyes. Oh, he touched me. Give me $1 million, please. Holly Movie Stars has agreed. Who wants to pay for whiskey, Dick, at today's cost? Yeah, dude, for real, man. You got so many white knights that ran up and checked on it. Well, they're all trying to get a taste, right? What people don't realize nowadays, and it's kind of sad. Maybe I don't know, but here's the thing. Okay, there are 80% of men. This is a real stat, by the way. 80% of men do not have regular sex in America. They're considered not sexually active. 80%. That's almost all of them, guys. That's almost all of them. So yeah, there's a reason why there's an epidemic of men that are like being hyper effeminate and trying to woo females by like identifying with every interest and belief they have because they think that's their only chance. And I kind of understand that. I mean, that's probably their only shot. So that's why they're doing it out of desperation. You know, women don't have to do that. 80% of women in the U.S. are sexually active. It's the complete opposite. Why? Because they can just be like, hey, and somebody will do it, right? That's how that works. It doesn't matter what you look like, too. A lot of these goblins are all over it. You know what I'm saying? I joked one time and I was like, Sean has to suck me off or something. And he was like, what? All right. Sean's so down bad that he's like, hey, fuck it. I'll suck you off. I'm like, Sean, no. Sean, please have some self-respect for yourself, my friend. Have some self-respect. What are you doing? He's just he's a wild boy. Ragdolled. He got ragdolled, Charlie. Ragdolled as hell. Big shout out to all the peeps tonight on the super chat train. I appreciate you guys going hard as hell. We're 214 out of 500 for Naked Snake and 214 out of 1,000 for Bikini Goal. We've never hit the Bikini Milk goal yet since we started it. It was last week, but
it's
still,
my dream one day to dump Fight Milk down Cody's gullet.
Yeah, so appreciate
that one was my idea.
Appreciate that, guys. All right, let's continue, boys. All right. Oh yeah. Where is okay? So this one's wild. So this one happened yesterday. So this kid was caught shoplifting at, I believe it's Target. Yeah. Let's see. At Walmart. So this guy was caught shoplifting at Walmart and they took him to the AP lounge. The AP lounge at Walmart is like a security room with all the cameras and they have AP officers and they'll have a police officer come to that room. That's where you're stuck when you shoplift. They take you to that one. That
room is scary. It
is very spooky.
Inside of a Walmart room like that.
I've had to go into like a gajillion of them back when I worked there. I sometimes I would hang out with the AP guys and they would just watch people stealing. And I was like, this is exciting. But then I'd have to leave. But at any rate, you go to the AP lounge. They took this kid to the AP lounge and this kid proceeds to pull out a gun and try to kill everybody in the room.
That's one way to get out of it.
That's one way to get out of it. But his gun jams.
Oh.
Which is heartbreaking for this poor guy. And they beat the shit out of him. So here he goes.
Yeah.
They cut out they crop this video because this police officer is beating the living shit out of this kid. He's like welling on his face.
You just say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I tried to kill all of you. I apologize. Dude will be going to prison forever.
Oh my God.
Forever. So that
It
happened.
probably counts as armed robbery too, given
Yeah.
the situation.
Oh, no, he got attempted murder and everything. So he got all kinds of crazy charges. Of course, they don't mention what the charges are, but yeah, he got charged with attempted murder. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Stupid bastard. What is going on? It's crazy. And like the lady,
I want to know what he stole. I want to know what was worth it.
I think when you do things like that, it's because you are suicidal and you're like, I don't care what happens here. I'm just gonna go out. Right.
Which is sad because, like, you know, it's sad that there's a lot of people in the world right now that feel that way.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, Lounge Ninja says, "How's it not mandatory rule to frisk people?" Well, they don't. I don't think they do that. They just drag them to the AP lounge, from what I've seen. Now they probably will. Now it'll probably be a company-wide policy as of yesterday. But yeah, because who does that, right? Who does that shit? It's crazy. Make sure you guys like the stream. It's insane. It's insanity. But some people, that's just what they do, man. It's the beer process, Pat. Yeah, that's what it is. The beer process has got out of control. He's going postal, man. He's going postal. It's crazy, man. I don't get it. But people are in bad places and they don't know what to do. I was watching a documentary last night of this girl. Her name was like Sarah or like Sylvia. Her name was Sylvia. This is a very popular case. You guys have probably heard about it. And she had like 6 brothers and sisters and a crazy ass mom. And like the mom just started beating her one day, and then they locked her in the cellar and just tortured her for years. Like literally, like pull like her like vaginal opening was fused together when they did the autopsy, because they would make her like shove stuff in her as punishment and stuff. And of course she like told her like sister, who was the only person that like tried to care for her.
Was this in like the 80s or something?
Yeah, it was further back than that. But she told her sister, she's like, I'm gonna die. I'm probably gonna die tonight. And then she did. She died the next morning. Because like I guess the people torturing her didn't realize that she was in bad shape as she was.
Wasn't she just like a neighbor or something? Like she wasn't even.
No, she was one. She was one of the daughters. Yeah.
Okay.
And none of them got barely any prison time. Like everybody that tortured her, all the kids got either a year or 2. And then the mom got 10.
That is wild to me.
Yeah, they tortured that girl for years, tortured the hell out of her. And that's the thing, is they were talking about, they were like giving a background of these people's lives and how they were literally, all the kids would go collect cans to change in for like change, because like, you know, money. And that's how people are now. They don't have any sense on how to make it in the world. So they'll do the first thing that they think of, which is like collecting cans. Probably not nowadays, but there's other things like OnlyFans is a good example of this. And they'll just do whatever it takes when there's actually a lot of avenues out there to make money.
Yeah.
It's just no one really, when you have no life experience, you don't know what to do. That girl never even tried to escape until the night she was going to die, because she knew she was going to die. And she tried to escape, and they obviously wouldn't let her escape. And the police did nothing. They would go to the house and they'd be like, we got a report this girl's getting tortured here. And they're like, oh, she don't live here anymore. And they're like, all right, good enough for me. And they left. The cops could have saved her. They never did. That's just how this works, man. You see the Lamar Wilson self-delete tech credit? Yes, sir. We talked about that earlier. Very interesting. Very interesting how people are resorting to this. I mean, you guys have probably noticed this, and I know I've noticed this thing. The world is a very strange, different place. There's a very strange vibe. Everything's very dark.
Well, I mean, a lot of that is everything you hear about and everything
That's
that's
true, yeah.
surrounding you, like in
Yeah.
media, especially. Like, so if you went about your day and you never picked up your phone and you just, you know, lived your life, how much negativity would you see externally? How much of this stuff would actually impact your daily life? And the answer is like hardly none. Like you could go live, you know, on some land in a small house, and nothing else will matter except for what is in your tiny little bubble, if that's what you wanted to do.
Yep. And from a creator perspective, you know what doesn't help? I've learned to look past it, but what doesn't help is content creation is a really rough game. And it's not rough in a way where it's labor induced, like it's like labor heavy. It's a completely different experience, because at some points you'll think you're on top of the world, and then whatever platform you're on will just click the button and be like, okay, this person's done for a while or forever. And that psychologically will destroy you. For example, I struggle with numbers, I guess, on stream, right? Like if I don't have like 400 viewers, I think that I suck. I'm like, I have no personality. I'm not entertaining. I'm awful, and no one wants to watch. That's how I take it in my own self. Now, obviously, I have another part of myself that's combating that, understanding that it's not always that. It's not. It might not be my fault, especially watching Facebook blow up right now. My Facebook, I have 1.2 million views on Facebook in the last like 5 days, and like I'm like, well, apparently people like this stuff, but on YouTube, it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I stream, put out a video, put out a short, it's all dead as a door now. And every time I put something out, it'll say 10 out of 10 performance. YouTube will be like, this is your worst performing thing ever. And they say that to you. They'll say this is performing lower than everything else. And you don't really know what to do. And a lot of these creators, it's everything to them. This is everything to them. And
It's not just the money. Yeah.
Yeah,
To
and it's-
them, it's success based on numbers.
It's
and-
completely demoralizing. And a lot of people, I feel it sometimes too. I'm like, I'm worthless. I'm a worthless and I don't know what I'm doing. And like, no one gives a fuck. And that's a terrible headspace to be in when you don't have another outlet.
Yeah. Well, and drama and strife sell. Drama and strife are what people want to hear about.
Yeah.
It's what the content they want to ingest on a daily basis, which is probably a lot of the reason why people are so negative and depressed these days. So like all these creators are constantly having to stay abreast of all this drama and all these issues going on in real time so that they can, pass that information on to their viewers. And that is just also very detrimental to their brain too.
Yeah, it's brutal. And it seems like there's no way out. And luckily I have a lot of different avenues. If I get in a bad headspace, I'll go record some music. I'll play some guitar. I got a lot of stuff I can do that make me feel kind of fulfilled. But I still feel it every time I start a stream, and I'm like at the record lowest numbers I've ever been at in like 5 years. Every stream is like a record low, almost every single stream. Every single stream is almost a record low in super chats. Every single stream is a record low in likes. Every single stream is a record low in viewership, and I don't really know what to do. So I have to like really battle that in my head. Like, there's a part of me that's like, you are worthless. You have no idea what you're doing. You're unentertaining, and people fucking hate you, and they want you gone, and everybody wants you gone. And there's another part of me that's like, this platform likes me. This platform is doing this. The algorithm's wild, and I'm always trying to battle with that. And I just turn it off, and I'll just play guitar or something. That's what I do. But that's where we're at in life. So yeah, that's all you can really do. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. This one's very shocking. So enjoy this one. I was very, very interested about this, So here we go. So this lady has a very important message for men.
I would go as far to say that I would purchase a Glock. And if you and I are walking on the same street and it's dark out and you're a white male, you have to be white for this to count, okay? If you're a white male, even if you don't approach me, I will shoot you. Yeah.
Yeah, so FBI, somebody needs to tag the FBI in this.
Yeah.
So she's saying she's going to kill every white guy she comes across if she sees them outside.
Eyes.
She has SSRI eyes. This is what this is.
She does. Yep, that's what that is. She's got a dilated pupil, and yep.
No. So has to be on the street, you and I, has to be at nighttime. During the day, not so much, but at nighttime, okay? And you have to have very white skin and be a male.
Yeah, well, the least likely person that's going to attack her, she wants to kill them. Why? No one knows. No one knows, because she's parasocially captured by social media and affirmation from her peers, right? People like that they're completely captured, and they're too far gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, has a white guy ever attacked her? Well, probably not in the last 20 years. Here he comes. That
I mean,
fucker.
maybe she used to be attractive, and
I don't know, but she probably maybe in her 20s was attractive, and then one guy or a couple guys would be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then they dump their load, and then they didn't talk to her anymore, and now she wants all white dudes dead for some weird reason. But again, it's liberal women. Liberal women do this. They want to kill everybody. There's a violent aura around all of them. They just want everybody dead at all times. No one knows why. No one can explain it, but that's where we're at right now.
bitterness.
Everybody wants you dead. So Big Mike says $5. She never leaves the house as it is. I highly doubt she ever goes on a late night walks or anything of that sort. Of course not. Of course not. And will she ever kill anybody? Likely not. She's just saying it so people will like and share it, because that's what it's all about. It's about likes and shares, brother. None of this. This is why there's such a weird epidemic of people having like the most insane beliefs online. It's because it gets them likes.
It's also really circular though, because like people might be doing it for the likes, but you know, human morality and, you know, what's generally considered okay is based on what everyone thinks is okay. We don't have like an internal moral compass per se. It's very skewed. So all these people saying things just to get likes, just for, you know, clout, I mean, they're actually impacting what the general populace thinks and their morality. Like it's toxic.
Yeah, it is. And it's going to continue. It's going to continue where people just want to kill your ass because of whatever her reason is. It's probably political. It's probably ideology. Some ideologically captured. So that means I got to kill people. You know what I'm saying? What if the person? That's what I said the first time I watched that. Right? I was like, what if the person's albino? Are you going to still kill them? Nah, probably not. Right? No, that's different. It's a little different. You know.
I would love to hear in the news that this lady like accidentally killed an albino black man.
Oh my god.
That would be sad, but it would be so hilarious. It would be ironic.
Yep. All right, here we go. Here's an interesting one. So this video frustrates me so bad. It legitimately frustrates me. I get like almost actually upset when I watch it, because it's the dumbest video that you'll see probably at least this week on the internet. Okay, so here you go. It's at a railroad crossing. Check this out. So this lady goes into a railroad crossing after the things come down, and she tries to back up. She obviously says, oh, damn, I can't back up. There's a thing there. I don't want to damage my car, right? Right? And she's like, oh, damn, I can't go forward because I don't want to damage my car, right?
Why would she just drive forward? I'm confused.
Yeah, we're all confused, actually. So she's going to get out of her car and just run away. She was afraid to damage her car from the sign, so she's going to let her car be hit by a train instead. There are 30 things you could have done in that moment.
I can't even, I don't know that.
Yeah, this is the panic. She panicked and didn't know what to do, so she just froze. I'm glad she got out of the car, because she obviously panicked and froze, and she likely, like what I would have expected is she didn't even get out of the car in general. She just sat there and screamed. People do that. You ever seen that? You ever seen the Austin Powers movie?
Such a clear cut, like it's such a clear thing of like what you should have done in this scenario, right? Like you just keep driving, like you just go straight. Like I don't. Yeah. That is the weirdest thing I have ever seen.
You ever seen Austin Powers when Austin Powers is driving the steamroller towards the guy and he's just screaming?
Yeah, instead of moving. Yeah,
that's literally how a lot of people react to things. Like you ever see two people fighting in the street and you just hear women screaming everywhere?
Oh my god! I was driving the interstate the other day, and a huge buck like flew out onto the road, and I just very calmly tapped the brakes and steered and like narrowly just kind of clipped it just a tiny bit, but like kept going straight. And my brother was like amazed. He was like screaming, and I'm just like,
I've had people pull out in front of me with like 20 feet to spare, and I just straight face just did this.
Yeah, I've seen you do that. Like you're about to like run into their ass, and like you just instead just calmly like go to the side shoulder. Yeah,
some people will just like scream
Slam
and just hit people.
And slide right into them.
They'll just scream and start wrecking. And I'm like, why? You could have done so many things there. Irakias on Rumble with a $20 Rumble rant says circus elephant syndrome, learned helplessness on a generational scale. Damn, brother. Damn. Thank you, Irakias, for your Rumble rant. I appreciate you, brother. Love you. I love you, man. Thank you. Oh, God, it's crazy how many videos I bookmarked yesterday. I was bored last night. Okay. I was bored last night. And I bookmarked a lot of stuff to react to. What's up, Snafu? How you doing, baby? Watch any YouTube videos involving a sense of minor stress. There's always a woman losing their mind. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Every fight video I've ever watched, there's like a lady screaming for some reason. Ah! A lot of the time, there'll be a girl with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend will be defending himself from an attacker, holding his own, and then his girlfriend will run up and just grab both of his arms and restrain him, and he just gets knocked out. And I'm like, wow, what are you doing? Why did you jump in there and get your dude knocked out? Bro, if I'm ever in a fucking situation, don't jump in there like, oh, I'll stop this and grab my boyfriend. And then he gets his ass kicked because I'm grabbing his arms. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Rakin says, what I hate is when people block the middle of the intersection because they're impatient. Happened to me yesterday. Yeah, dude, I hate all the things, but I'm not susceptible to road rage, which is thank God for that. I just sit there and I'm like, well, this guy's a dumbass. And that's the most I do. So this guy right here breaks up with his girlfriend because he finds out she cheated on him. And she's riding in the car with him. And she decides, I'm not going to allow this to happen. She grabbed the wheel.
I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. Pull over.
I wasn't thinking.
Sorry. Sorry. That was really bad.
Call the police.
Really bad. I'm sorry. That was really bad. I'm sorry. It was really bad. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
When a woman is hit with accountability, she's like, "I'm killing myself. I'm gonna kill him." Both of us.
I thought we were gonna die, but now that we didn't die, I have to like say something. So I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
Take it back.
I'm sorry. I almost killed us through my own actions. Billy with an orange boy says, "If I did that shit by accident like that woman, I would have just floored it. I do that when stoplight goes red, and I'm at a stupid line. Yeah, I mean, I've actually been in a situation. I was in my Mustang.
You run red lights all the time.
That's not what I'm saying. I was at there was a train tracks right beside my house where I used to live, and the train signs were coming down, and I just went left of the train signs and then right of it. This was like 10 years ago because I was in not the mood because the train would park. It didn't just pass. It would stop at like 3 a.m. and stay there for like an hour.
Now there's a giant curb there, and I found out the hard way.
Yeah. So I just went between both of the things and just kept going. Like I didn't stop. You know, I don't understand that. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, brother. Derek Huda. How you lovely folks doing, cock and balls. Thank you for the gift of membership, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, so she tries to kill him, and he calls. You can tell she's crazy as fuck when she starts talking.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry.
I wasn't thinking. I feel like you were thinking.
Yeah.
About killing each other. I think you were thinking about killing. That's what you were thinking. But he calls the police at the very end. By the way.
I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Are you calling the cops on me?
Yeah, I would call the police immediately. I'd be like, hey, my girlfriend just tried to kill me. So can you come pick her up? I'll drop her off at the police station for you. Billy says Cecil's live now, and I was expecting him to go live tonight. Also saw this video on a dash cam channel. Yeah, dude, it's wild as hell. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Yes. Let's continue. This is gonna be one for you that I think you can respond to.
Me?
Yeah, of course. I think it's interesting. I saw this one. I watched it last night, and I was like, this would be a good one. Cecil streaming over Camelot and Flashcat. Cecil don't give a fuck. Cecil don't care about any of that stuff, man. Unfortunately. Here we go. I texted him. I was like, hey, man, what time are you streaming tonight, man? So I can plan out to try not to get fucking nuked. And he said 11, and then I didn't realize it was 11 Eastern, which means it's going to be like right in the middle of the stream. And I was like, fuck. I was like, now to be fair, I thought to myself, I was like, I don't really matter anymore. None of this really matters anymore. A school bus driver blocked me on the road because he was too afraid to back up. He turned the bus off and I had to hit the ditch. People are stupid now. Yep. 100%. So this one right here, she says women don't like nice guys. Now this girl's attractive, so I think she's going to have the right opinion. Here we go. Usually the girls that are pretty attractive always have the correct opinions. The girls that are ugly always have terrible opinions.
Women don't like nice guys. I work with women all day and I hear them complaining about toxic men. And then when a guy is nice to them, they just always talk about how he's just too thirsty. How is he too thirsty? Because he's into you. And then you want to complain about the men that are talking to multiple other women and are emotionally unavailable and don't give you time of the day.
It's the thrill of the chase, brother.
No. Here's the reason. Okay, so like you don't want a guy that's nice to everyone. You don't want a guy that is nice to you right out of the gate when they don't even know you. Like I don't want somebody that's just nice. I want someone that's nice to me because they know me and they love me. That's the complete difference. So like yes, when a guy comes across like as a nice guy right out of the gate, you're like, yeah, I don't trust you. Because why are you being this nice to me when you don't even know me? Is it just because of like how I look? Like I don't like that either.
I think it's just manipulation. Like and I think women are pretty good at picking up on that. They're not good at the other side of it, which is weird, but they're really good at picking up on the fakeness of a guy being overtly nice guy for no reason.
Right. Yes.
Right. And then of course you start dating him and then a year later he's an asshole and plays games all day and doesn't talk to you. And it's like, oh, I saw this coming. Well, because he was trying to present a different form of himself, not the real version, to try to acquire something. That's why when it comes from men, so men will say the same thing, right?
Art the Clown's got it correct. He says, never be a nice to female strangers. Be polite, not nice. Yeah, there's a huge difference in being polite and just a genuinely good person and being too nice. Like,
yeah. So like, for example, a lot of men will be like, I'm a nice guy and like women just don't like me. And what they're saying, they're like women just like assholes. What they're saying is women prefer men who treat them like a human and don't treat them like a defenseless little female that they're trying to come and save, because they immediately don't respect that. And also it's the thrill of the chase. Men don't like women that just like will fall all over themselves to do anything and say and compliment you 200 times. Men don't like that either. There's got to be some real genuine nature to men and women, and I think women pick up on it pretty quick. They're like, oh well, this guy's obviously fake as fuck and he has ulterior motives. But if you meet a guy and he's like, what's up, bitch, and then like just fucks with you, like you're like, okay, this guy's a real dude. Like he's a real guy. And it's not always true, but I think that's puts them in a better situation. Now, also, women do find themselves in situations where they're only hanging out with the fuckboy too. And I think that goes in a completely different avenue where they're like, well, if they can capture the fuckboy, like in a Pokeball in a relationship, then they're winning, right? Because he's been with so many women and he has so many options, but I locked him down. Therefore, I'm the best.
Right? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think that women do tend to judge men's worth based on if other women find them worthy, right? So yeah, to some extent, but I don't think that women specifically go after fuckboys per se.
An you respect your man if your man was insecure, out of shape, did not take care of himself, and acted like an effeminate, like scared person with social anxiety out in public? No, you wouldn't respect that. You want your guy just as men want their women to, when you go out, right? I'm like, hey, like dress in that really fucking tight red dress, like looks slick as hell. I want everybody to be like, damn, when they see you. That's how I am. And I'm sure that women are like, I want you to look fucking like top G as fuck when we go out.
Well, I mean, as long as you know that 90% of women, if you had said that to them, like, I need you to wear something really tight and specific and look nice to go out tonight, like most of them would be upset with you.
Well, for one, you know the person that you're talking to, and two, it wouldn't be presented that way. It wouldn't be like, wear some tight, baby, we ass out. No, it'd be like, hey,
well, that's exactly how you do it.
Yes, but I'm saying like you would be like, oh, like dress nice because we're going to fucking nice ass place.
Yeah.
And that's how you want it. Like you're not going to be wanting to go out with your guy that's got his fucking gut hanging over his like belt line and like jiggling and shit.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, so it's just, I mean, I think it's not even gender specific. Like you want the person you're with to be confident in themselves. Now, here's where it does differ, though. Sometimes men specifically stake out. My brain's breaking right now. Seek out women that aren't confident because they feel more comfortable with those women, right? Like the women that are confident, they maybe don't feel like they can, control them or manipulate them. Manipulate's a strong word. That's not exactly what I mean. But in general, two healthy people, if you're a healthy person in the dating scene, you're seeking someone who is also healthy. And that means that you are doing your best to be, a person not necessarily fit either. I mean, like someone could be fully confident in the fact that they're not fit, and that is also okay. Like they're not just, breaking themselves, eating a bunch of BS all day, every day, and self-sabotaging. It's just that's not one of their priorities, right? So like it's hard to say what exactly the list of like this makes a good person to date, because it depends. But at the end of the day, it's about being a healthy person.
And keep in mind when she says the word confidence, or I say the word confidence, it doesn't mean what you think it does. So a lot of
not
people,
like a jerk. No.
No, a lot of people misconstrue what confidence is, right? So a lot of people will be like, oh, just to get women, you got to just be confident in yourself. And that's what they think it means, is you have to pretend like you're like a badass and you're alpha. And
You'll
you got to
see right through that every time.
It's not, confidence is not a learned thing. Confidence is a thing that is learned through life experience and not giving a fuck. So what confidence actually is going out and not actually being concerned with bringing home a girl at all. Going out and enjoying yourself and talking to people and having a good time and planning on going home alone. That's what confidence is, right? Confidence is not giving a fuck about anything going on. Whereas people that feign confidence will go out and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm just, like listing off their achievements and their successes and trying to woo women. That's not confidence. That's being gay as hell. And women see through that very quickly. As soon as you start listing off your accomplishments, they'll immediately see that through that shit in like 2 seconds. Right. Confidence is a completely different thing than what people actually think it is.
It's not showboating. It's not. Yeah, exactly. So Derek Kuda was spot on. He said it's being comfortable with yourself. Yeah, comfortable and proud of who you are. And this is so overused, but it's literally just like loving yourself. Like
fucking Hiller from Kentucky. Guess I'm confident. Captain Stubing says, "What if we have dad bods?" You probably don't.
If you don't like.
You probably don't.
If you don't prioritize having being really fit, and you have a dad bod and you're like totally cool with it because you don't think it's worth the sacrifices to be more fit, then yeah, you can absolutely be confident and love yourself even with, not being fit.
Well, I'm not going to rant on the dad bod thing today, but you guys know how I feel about it.
Well, see, I knew what he meant, even though it's not what you would define.
It's the man version of a dad bod, right? Yeah. It's not the woman version of a dad bod. Yeah. The man version of a dad bod is just an obese guy, and a woman version of a dad bod is a jacked fucking sexy dude that's not shredded. That's the difference.
Yeah. Like I've dated guys that were extremely unfit.
Yeah.
And the only thing that ever bothered me was one of them was kind of slobby, and I could tell that he was not comfortable with his body. Like he played it off really well at first, but I could tell that he wasn't, and that started to become a turnoff.
What do you look like, Captain Stobing? I want to know now. Okay.
No, I mean, I think the dad bod for men just means that they're like mid, with the body in the body area, they're mid, right? Like they're not. And then the women, when they say dad bod, they mean jacked and like in a bulking phase.
Exactly.
Right. And so being jacked is completely different. That takes tons and tons of effort, even if you're in a bulking phase and you have a layer of fat. Like it's right.
Yeah. When I'm in my bulking phase, I have a dad bod. Like I'm just really, really thick, and I still have veins all over my body. I'm just really fucking thick and large, and got no abs. That's the difference. You're 6'2", 190. Well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
That seems like a very normal weight for that. I feel like what is a dad bod to you then?
I mean, I guess it depends on how you carry your weight. I mean, you could be like, your body composition could not be great, but I mean, even at 6'2" and 190, I can't see that being a big deal.
You probably just look really normal looking.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Just very average. Mid. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost at 200. Give it a good old fashioned like. Appreciate you guys. Let's check this one out. This one's gonna be fun. I want to see what you think about this.
He says it's ideal. Yeah, I mean, actually, he could be jacked, kind of, and whatever. You're just not cut at 6.
Well, he might actually
have an actual dad bod.
He might actually, and we just chastised my boy. For
We just assumed,
you were obese. I'm sorry, Captain Stovey. All right, here we go. If you're in my chat, you're likely obese, right? I mean, who else is gonna watch?
Oh my god.
Anyways,
why is nobody into single moms? I know how to cook and clean and do laundry.
So do I.
And other things. I just don't know why it's so hard to find a good man. Could you tell me why it's so hard?
Now, let me give my take first. Here's the thing. If you're an extremely attractive woman and you're a single mom, you can find a good man if you're a good chick. I'm sorry. Like, you can still do it. If you're like a reasonable level-headed girl, you're probably going to still, it's going to be a little harder, but you're probably not going to have problems with it. But you might be the girl that grabs the wheel when your dude is driving and almost kills you. That's the difference. Okay. I met up with a girl one time to get some Mexican food. It's the first time I ever hung out with this girl off Tinder. Super cool girl to talk to on Tinder. I met up with her. She sat down at the table, and within the first 30 seconds, she told me her 5 different mental diagnoses and how crazy she is. And I knew immediately that this was never going to work because I'm too laid back and reasonable, and I have too many options to worry about a girl losing her shit constantly. Right. And that's the thing. You might be that girl. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, there's the easiest thing to point out is a dude that's decently attractive, financially stable, got his shit together. Likely, if he has a bunch of options, because those guys usually do, if they're in good shape and confident and got their shit together, they got a lot of options. They're not going to choose to raise someone else's child, which is just normal. It's not unreasonable to expect that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it's as hard as she's making it out to be in that video. Like, I know plenty of people that have kids and then, like, you know, have met nice guys. I just think that you suddenly become a lot more of a commitment right out of the gate. Like, you're asking for a lot. First, you know, someone to raise your kid with you. It's not the same as, you know, having a dog, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot to ask somebody to be a stepfather. And, you know, some guys don't even want kids. So you're already out of that pool. And then of the guys that do want kids, you know, to them, it's really important that it's their kid. And I don't know. It's a big commitment. It's hard.
Yeah. And like you said, people aren't going to, if you're completely turning off an entire pool of men that don't even want kids, likely. And also, what does she mean by good man? So what she might mean by good man is
it's her pick of the litter.
Right.
Yeah.
So financially secure, has a decent sized house, attractive, and will take her in within the first month and let her move in and just take care of her. And to be fair, most guys won't do that, even if you have a kid, let alone if you have a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, thank you.
I don't know.
Dagaman says, I don't care if I have 0 options. There's a lot of shit I'm not willing. And agreed 100%. Yeah, as well. 100% as well. You may not even be the top echelon of man, and you're like, fuck that, I ain't dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So you've shrunk your dating pool. You've become less of a cozy option than a lot of other females that are options for the men that you want. So you either have to lower your standards, or, I mean, it sucks, but I mean, like, that's just the truth of it, right? So everybody wants a happy, like, feel good story where, like, a single mother gets taken care of and, like, has a, you know, hot new husband. And I want that for her. I would love that for her. It's just not, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, it's just, you're in a situation, and like, did you put yourself in that situation? I don't know. Is it unfortunate? We don't know.
Yeah, like, it could absolutely not even be her fault at all. Like,
yeah, it's
that
very
sucks.
possible. But again, I've seen very attractive women who have a kid and they have their shit together, and they literally have no problem finding a guy. Like,
yeah, same. Yeah, I know at least 5 on one hand.
That are attractive and have kids.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Billy with a pink boy. He's our lone pink red. He's our lone pink and red boy tonight. Appreciate you. Says single moms are no go in my opinion. I find that messed up. I find that kind of messed up. If you're single. Damn, Billy.
Billy, what if, like, her husband died, or what if he was like cheating on her religiously and she left him, or what if he was abusive?
Billy has no fucks to give. He's like, I don't give a fuck. All right.
There's plenty of instances or reasons why you would have a single mom that aren't her fault at all.
Yep. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you for the pink boy. Big shout out to my boy. Appreciate you. Danny Vox says, I've given up on dating. Majority of men only see me as an option for hooking up because I'm trans, and I just got tired of being treated like an object. Are you a trans man or a trans woman? Because that's important. Because I can give my take on that. Because it's hard to say. Like, there's a There's things I could do, like hypothetically, and it just depends on what they are. Trans woman. Okay, so that's a little bit easier. If you were if I ran into a trans woman, one thing you got to tell somebody up front. There's a lot of weird shit on Twitter right now where it's like I'm on my 8th date and he doesn't know I'm trans yet. And I'm like, that feels like intellectual rape, but it's fine.
I feel like you have a way more complex situation to navigate in your dating life.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah. So that's one thing. That's not really related though. I wouldn't date a trans woman, bar none, 100%. And that's just because it's a preference. You know, I'm not interested in that. But trans men are completely different.
But what do you mean, like seeing you as an object? Because I mean, like I could see how that would be a thing. So you have a very specific dating pool, I feel like, because you have, you know, the people who you have people on both sides of the like fence when it comes to sexuality that would be willing to date you, and would like to date you. And then I think there's like a subgroup of those people that are in it for the wrong reasons, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
You
Yeah,
know
a lot
what
of people will fetishize it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like
So-
I could see that being the case, and that sucks because your dating pool is already, you know, smaller, and then on top of that, some of those people are creeps. Like that's hard.
And on the other end of the spectrum from what we were talking about just 5 minutes ago, like Sean says, if you're a trans woman, your kids won't be an option for people that do want that. Now, as far as a trans man, I wouldn't have a problem dating a trans man at all.
Yeah.
Because I've seen trans men or met trans men that just look like cute girls. I don't know, man. Like it depends. It really depends.
I mean, as a trans woman, I feel like yes, you can't have biological kids of your own, but I mean, if you, unless you know, that depends, I guess, on your situation. But usually the guy is the one who in the relationship has more of an issue with it being biologically theirs. So on that point, as a trans woman, if you just want to have a baby and like, you know, you care less about the biology part of it, which is kind of what women tend to think, the guy can still have a biological child with you, just not yours.
Yeah. That makes sense. It would be a tricky situation, Danny Box, and it sucks. Because that's just a completely different kind of thing, right? Because you're going to have men that's not even remotely interested, and that's the category I fall into. You know, for the sheer fact that being a biological male is just a no-go for some people, right? And then you have the other fact, there's an absolute fuck ton of people that are going to treat you, it's just going to be fetish for them.
Right.
And that sucks as well. So yeah, it's definitely a really hard situation to navigate, I think. You know, and not having the perspective of being in it. It's hard to really
Actually, I have
imagine.
an acquaintance that prefers trans women. So, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I have a friend that prefers trans women.
Yeah. He's not a creep, really.
But I'm pretty sure he fetishizes it.
Well, I mean, I think he would like genuinely date a trans woman, though. Like, he maybe, even if it's a fetish for him, too. I mean, like, lots of things are a fetish. Guys date Asian women because they fetishize Asian women.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean they don't, like, get in a relationship. And blonde women, big, all of that's a fetish.
We're bordering on just preference now. All right.
Yeah, well, preference and it can go hand in hand.
Sure. All right. Anyways, let's check this one out. So this lady is at the airport and she apparently has lost her kids. So she's angry about losing her kids, which is probably her fault at the airport. And she takes it into her own hands and starts going insane. Here we go. Look at this lady.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Why is the people filming it, egging it on? It makes it so much worse.
Yes, yes. Get out of here, man! Whoa!
Find my children for me now.
Whoa!
Why'd she lose them?
Get out! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
She sounds really drunk.
She does sound drunk.
Yeah. She had like eight whiskeys on the plane and she gone.
I think Mr. Logic, she is saying children.
You know, I never see fun stuff at the airport like this. It's not fun. It's not fair. I want to see some stuff happen at the airport because I'm just going to sit there and eat my Panda Express and watch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Because no one's going to have a gun or anything because you're past security, so you can just
have,
watch
like,
it.
Snacks on this stream while we're watching all these.
Just watching them go
entertainments.
crazy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh! At least she picked up some stuff. That's true. She did pick up her stuff. So, Billy Hatcher with a red boy. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Says, will you count Rumble Rants and Snake? Yes. Thank you. Also, sounds like she does this a lot. Well, yeah, probably. It's possible. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, brother, for your red boy. Get the hell on it. Diggity dog on it. Another red boy down the hatch. Billy, keeping us alive here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your love. All of my love. Actually, yeah, I got to do math now. See that this is one of the reasons why I don't include like others is because it's like, oh no, what the fuck is the math on this? But I have it.
You just need a little calculator on your desk.
A calculator to do basic math. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
basic
true.
math is hard.
What's 14 plus 3? Like, I don't
17.
know. That's a joke. Anyways, thank you. Appreciate you, Billy. Thank you so much. Nothing counts towards the streak, brother. Don't understand why they try to tear shit up. I don't know. You're gonna get a charge. I don't know what they why they go crazy. I don't know. I'm real calm in public, man. I'll see somebody tripping balls and I'm just like, oh wow. And I just kind of watch, But it takes a lot to get me like heated, like a lot, especially not at like a retail person. That's very rare for me. It's so rare that it hasn't happened since I was like 18, where I was like pissed at like some guy at Subway because he was just like being a super dick, and I was like, this guy sucks. And it wasn't even a big deal back then. I was just like, you suck. I'm leaving. That was kind of the end of it. Alan Jones with $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well, Alan Jones. I love you, man. Appreciate you. Did you guys watch that Andrew Tate fight tonight? That was fun. A lot of people are shitting on Andrew Tate. He survived. He took a haymaker to the face and survived that shit. And I couldn't believe he survived it. Did a good job for being fucking 40 years old and retired for a decade.
Is there not a highlights reel somewhere we can
I'm
watch?
sure there is, but like, yeah, I think it was the 4th or 5th round. He got rocked like 3 times. And I'm like, how did he survive this? It's pretty impressed. Pretty impressed that he survived it. And people are like, who took the bigger L, Jake Paul or Andrew Tate? And I'm like, Andrew Tate did not get knocked down and he lived. Jake Paul died. He just died. So I enjoyed it. Thank you, Alan Jones. Appreciate you. It was a good fight. It was fun. It was a good display of fighting. They kept hitting each other. It was not like I used to watch Mayweather back at the end of his career or maybe midway through his career. Every Mayweather fight, he would just run and jab the whole fight. It was so boring. I would be like, God, this is so. Like, I watched the Pacquiao and the Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather fight, and it was just running for like 10 rounds, and I was like, I can't watch this. I'm a Haynes and Hearns kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Or a Hagler and Hearns. That shit's crazy. I love when they're actually like hitting, and that's what it was like. But at any rate, we got another one. This lady wrote a $50,000 check, like a bad check, and she is going to get arrested. So we're going to watch that one. I get confused on who Jake Paul is and who Logan Paul is until they stand beside each other. And then I'm like, oh shit. Right. So Jake Paul gets his ass kicked and I was like, damn, he got his ass kicked. And then it's like Logan Paul standing beside Jake Paul. And I was like, oh shit, that's the other one. Wait, which one's which? I never can remember which one's which. Like Logan Paul is the one that's more successful with boxing, right? Logan Paul fought Tyson, right? I can never remember which one's which. I'm always really confused. I think Logan Paul is the better boxer. I think I've just seen Jake Paul getting beat all the time. I can't remember though. I never remember which one's which.
Billy said they're twins.
Logan Paul is definitely the more stoic, attractive one. Jake Paul looks like a foot. He looks like a biscuit. But for some reason, I can't remember which one's which until I see the other one.
Are they identical twins?
I can't imagine they are. They look nothing alike. But I
your
still
lifestyle can go a long way.
I can't tell them apart though for some weird reason. I just can't. It's just the strangest thing to me. All right, let's move on to the next one. Tyson fight was super rigged. Yeah, it was very interesting. Now, look, they're making millions of dollars, right? I mean, they're content creators that have faked their whole careers, and that's what content creation is. It's like a entertainment, right? So yeah, I'm not surprised that any of these fights will be fake. The Andrew Tate fight and the Moar fight was not fake. They were beating the hell out of each other, and it's just Andrew Tate ran out of gas and started getting clocked. It was wild. It was good. It was a good fight though. I watched it. All right, so this lady wrote a $50,000 bad check apparently. So here we go.
Stop touching me! Do not touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
450. Do not pull away.
Sir, stop touching me!
Stop pulling
You
away.
didn't give me a chance to talk! No! Stop touching me!
Miss Payne?
Stop touching me!
You didn't give me a chance to talk. It's like, hey, we have you. We're going to charge you with murder. It's like, can I talk? It's like, no, you're under arrest. You're under arrest. I'm not allowed. I don't get a defense to defend myself. Yeah, in court, not right here in the check casting place.
Better.
Stop touching, sir! I'm telling you, where's my mom? Don't touch me! 426. Stop touching me!
You are under arrest.
Stop touching me! Stop it! Come on, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Call my mama. Okay, I'm gonna get your mama, but you
Your hand.
I'm gonna get your mama. You just.
I just look, man. I don't ever understand these videos because I don't understand the like panic flailing stop thing. I'm like, you're under arrest. I don't understand what avenue you think you're going down. Like,
How
do you
have
think
the
if
balls to act like that in front of a cop that's like arresting you? Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, I would be like, yes, sir, don't tase me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
I don't understand why. Like, what is the alternative? Like, do you
Right.
think you're just gonna, if you just freak out
get
enough,
out
they'll
of
just
it?
let you not, they'll just not arrest you now? We changed your mind. You know, actually, we've decided to not arrest you and not charge you because you just going crazy. I don't understand.
yeah, and so also it's like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about this part, but like, you know, supposedly you're so scared of the police and police brutality, and then you put yourself in a situation to experience police brutality. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, clearly he wasn't. He was just trying to get the handcuffs on her. But I mean, police are just people too. Like, you don't know them. Like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've always been confused by it. It's like, why are you freaking out, man? It's over. You've already like you're already gonna get arrested. Like, I don't understand. Like,
yeah.
adding resist to it and all these other things. Like,
And if you already know that you did something that's worthy of being like, you know, like I would understand the kind of anger and frustration and maybe throwing a fit if like you genuinely didn't do anything wrong and you're being arrested. Like I could kind of understand, but that's like never what happens,
no.
right? Like it's always like people that like, I just did a bad thing and I'm going to get arrested for the bad thing that I know that I did. And I'm acting like insane about it.
I wouldn't. So if I didn't do anything wrong and I was getting arrested, I would get arrested and I'd be like, look, this is what happened. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
After the fact, and I would talk. Like when I'm giving the chance to speak, I would speak. But I'm not gonna.
Right.
I'm not gonna like start trying to fist fight like a cop.
Right. Like I'm just saying if there was a situation where like it would be kind of like you would look at it and be like, all right, yeah, I'd be frustrated too. I wouldn't act like that, but I'd be frustrated too. It would be in that situation, right?
Yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, you might as well play the part until you end up in cell. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would just. I mean, I like every time I get pulled over, which doesn't happen very often, but when I get pulled over, I'm just like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I don't fight. I don't, even if I'm like, I don't think I did anything wrong. I'm like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right. There's just no point in like fighting. Billy says, for the snake with the gold boy. Appreciate you, Billy. He's the lone boy tonight going hard as hell. Appreciate you, brother. He's rainbowed himself. He rainbowed by himself.
I've literally been given a ticket by a cop and I apologized to him after he gave me the ticket because I felt bad because I'm like, you know, he doesn't enjoy giving people tickets.
He probably
you
does.
know, but
He might.
I don't know. He didn't seem like he enjoyed giving me a ticket.
He
but-
might. He might. I don't know if we go that far. He might enjoy it. You know, depending on who you are and how he's relating this. You know, he might like it. He might enjoy it.
I got pulled over for doing 20 over the speed limit and as a state trooper, they're like, I don't think they can pull you over and not give you a ticket. State troopers can't. So I was like, it's probably not a good time for him either. He probably feels bad. So I was,
He probably feels bad. Yeah, I don't know about that. Ashley says to help Billy. Thank you, Ashley, for your goal, boy. Ashley's jumping in the pot today. We're almost halfway to bikini goal. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it, dog on it. Thank you, Ashley. Such a good person Ashley is. All right, this next one is animal abuse. I hope you guys are ready.
No.
Here we go.
I don't want to watch animal abuse.
Oh, you're watching it. This guy is 400 pounds.
Oh, okay.
And he's going to try to ride a horse. This horse is like, oh my God, what is happening?
I mean, but
I'm about to break the horse back.
Small horse.
No, not you. Sit up on the horse. Sit up.
You're going to need a Clydesdale for this.
Yeah, I don't.
Put your feet in the front. You can't lean on them. You gotta lean in the middle. You gotta get in the middle.
This horse is giving up. He's giving up. He's giving up.
The horse. Yo, Black.
Give a horse way back and they
Yo, Black. Everybody.
He's down.
Hey. Mama, he good.
Straight up animal abuse.
Yeah, I don't even think that one's funny. Like,
Brutal.
He had to have weighed more than 400. Like, 2 people ride horses all the time, which I guess most of the time those 2 people aren't 200 pounds each.
He weighed 500.
Yeah, no, that's how much the horse freaking weighs. Like,
yeah, think about it for a second. Like, you have a guy riding a horse, he weighs 170, 180. You have a girl riding on the back, she weighs 110.
yeah,
That's still barely 300 pounds.
yeah.
CPP says PETA entered the chat. Well, PETA's, I don't even think PETA's a legitimate organization anymore. Like, they just post stupid shit online now, like pictures of like 3 turkeys eating a human arm, and it's like, would you be okay with it? And I'm like, you're cringe. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Silly. No one cares. Like, why are you posting on social media? You should be like getting donations and giving them to animal rights groups.
I'm
or
never going to
something.
be vegan. Give up. If I would eat a pig, which I think are adorable, and I understand how intelligent they are, if I would eat a pig, I'm definitely never going to be vegan.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. They ain't happening. I will eat the piglies and everything.
I love pork.
All right, here we go. Yep. All right, thank you. Appreciate you. Aaron says a horse weighs 1,500 pounds and up. That's a large horse. The average weight of a horse is about 800 pounds. About 800 pounds. A pony's about 300.
It does say the average horse weighs around 1,000, but
yeah. 15 and up implies that the average horse is like 2,000 or 2,500 pounds. And that's like a fucking Clydesdale, bro.
yeah.
That's a big old horsey.
A pony typically weighs 300 to 900.
That could have been a freaking pony.
It was a smaller horse, that's for sure.
Could have been a pony. Mm-hmm. Sure could have been. Poor little bastard. All right, anyway, so let's continue. This next one is a really fun one. So this guy is going around putting hate stickers on cars, on Teslas, right? Because he doesn't like Elon Musk, right?
Right.
So therefore, people that have bought Teslas years ago, right, are either vandalizing or putting stickers on Teslas because they don't like the CEO of a company. Like, imagine being that guy. Imagine going to Walmart and sticking like "death to the Waltons" all over everything. It's like, are you some kind of dumbass? Just go to Publix, bro. What are you doing? It's like you didn't even buy the car. I'm so confused. Anyways, check this out. This guy's and he does suffer the consequences, and he is kind of a bitch. Here we go. Just putting stickers all over the car. Yeah, and I do want to point out that this guy's like 60 years old.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Yeah. You like putting stickers on cars?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Yeah, I got a video of you. You don't know?
No.
Okay.
Look at how he just melts. It's like you're
His
actually
face is getting redder.
You're actually faced with the consequences of your actions, and you're like, I don't know. What if this dude would have came in and beat your ass, brother?
That's fascinating. I'm curious
what your motive is here, because like I get in the car with my kids. There's curse words people are putting on my car.
All right.
I got you on video. Twice.
All right.
Twice.
I don't have anything to say about it.
You should, man. At least defend your position.
Yeah, for real.
Be a man. Have a debate with me.
You don't want to continue the conversation?
No,
but you started the conversation, right?
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to say. I don't have any comment.
Okay.
And again, you started it, so I'm just trying to answer your question. You made a statement, you put something on my car, and now you don't want to discuss it.
Oh my God.
Rippity doodah. Getting charged with vandalism. I'll never understand it, man. Never understand it. It's like these people are like,
I think Cybertrucks are stupid, but I'm not gonna go face their property.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a Cybertruck, but I'm not gonna also go kick one for some reason.
Yeah.
If I was gonna kick anybody's car, it'd be a Nissan Altima. For sure.
You know what's funny? It's like, okay, so Tesla, Elon Musk has all this publicity as people are watching what he's doing. And that's why they have a problem with all these Teslas or whatever. Do you know anything about the CEOs or the people in charge of like Mitsubishi or like, Mazda or any of those people? Like their lives are private. They could be like literal racists or like evil people, and you don't even know, and you're driving them around, right?
Yeah, it's because they don't know, therefore they don't care, right?
But you're not seeking out that knowledge, right? Like they're not like trying to sleuth and see, well, before I buy this Honda, let me make sure
that I approve of the board of the company.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's like Volkswagen. It's like that what did the Hall of Fame tweet from Alyssa Milano? She said Tesla is like basically implied Tesla and Elon Musk are Nazis, and she traded in her Tesla to get a Volkswagen. And I'm like,
which is hilarious
because they are it's literally like a Nazi company.
Yeah.
Based. She actually went to the real Nazi company. Territar says, I ain't do nothing. Please, Uncle Officer. Let me show this knife. What the hell are you talking about? Knife? Thank you, Territar. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, the news didn't tell them.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing is people are they are ideologically captured by the news or articles on Facebook or articles from their favorite people on Twitter. A good point to bring up about the Epstein files. You know how many pictures were coming that they put out in the last 5 days, and people just took pictures of Trump at like pageants, and they just put black bars over the pageants' faces. Like, keep in mind that women are like mid-20s, and they put bars over their face, and then they post it. It's like, oh, a leak of Trump, he's in the files, and it gets like 100K likes, and it's just fake. That's like 90% of the stuff I see on X is just accounts like Harry Sison being like, oh, look at this, and it's just fake. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, there's so many things you can go after him for. I feel like, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's plenty of material.
I'm so confused. Like, you're just making stuff that's just gonna make you look stupider at the end. Like making doctored images up in 2 seconds, putting some black bars over something, and then getting 100K likes. It makes less people like your movement.
Well, I mean, if it's working for them, we know why they're doing it, and
they're getting money off of engagement,
so
but still, yeah.
Eric just goes back to what we said earlier about, people posting things that they know aren't true or hate, and it's actually impacting what nominal people see. It's just a vicious cycle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eric Fernandez says, that's actually like vandalism. I would like to know why it is that when women are mad at their man, they always get revenge on their boyfriend's car and destroy it. Yeah. And then they get charged with vandalism, right? Unless the boyfriend doesn't report it, which is the case a lot of the time.
I blame that Carrie Underwood song.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, do you know, like, there was probably a major rise in women defacing like men's vehicles because of that song, because it made it seem like it was okay or normal.
Oh, this video is classic. It popped up on my timeline again. So I'm like, I gotta fucking watch this one. Oh my God. Captain Steubing says politics are and will always be a bunch of third graders arguing over nonsense. Yep. And then when you tell people you just don't want to get into politics with them, they're like, well, you're part of the problem because politics are into you. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so cringe. You're fucking 21. Shut your mouth.
No, I could probably have lived my entire adult life thus far, except for COVID, and not have been personally impacted to any great degree by anything political. Like I would have been none the wiser. I'd have been like, oh, sometimes groceries are more expensive than other times.
It's
Sometimes
always
gas is more expensive than other times.
It's always
but
like
that's it.
it's always a mid-20s white girl. Politics care about you, and I'm like, shit. Oh my god, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. White women are the most privileged group on the face of the earth. Like, stop.
Yeah, especially considering my age. It's like, you know, we already got all the human rights down. You know, by the time I was an adult, like everything was normal.
Don't
like,
you want to abort though?
Yeah, anybody can get married, same-sex marriage, or like, you know, it doesn't matter. Everyone has all the rights that they're supposed to have. Like,
Well, keep in mind, progressives are called progressive. Therefore, they demand progress no matter what. I saw an interesting post the other day, and it was like we had 24-hour Walmarts, we had $5 meals at McDonald's, we had, you know, $3 this, we had $1 this. It was what happened to our lives. And I'm like, progressives, like when there is no progress to be had, progressives go and demand progress in a different avenue. And that's when the trans movement kind of took hold and started and blew everything up. Because then you, for the first time ever in history, it was like, okay, we want children. We want children to have rights to be able to say they want to take hormones, or have their parents actually tell them that they should take hormones and recommend it and go to their doctors. We had children being affected by this for the first time ever, and that changed everything. Because almost no one gave a fuck if an adult was doing anything. No one cared, really. And when you injected children into everything, it changed everything across the board, because a lot of people, that's their line in the sand, and you're never going to win that battle. There's politicians right now like Anthony Weiner, or that's not his name, Peter Weiner. He's like one of the seats in Cal.
Getting better.
Peter Weiner, Philip Weiner, or whatever. He's like a seat in California, and he's like going on a tirade about how we need gender affirming care, which is hormones and gender reassignment surgeries for children. He's like, we need that because it'll save their lives. He also put in a bill to decriminalize sodomy on young boys as young as 12, I believe, and also put a bill in place to reverse requiring people to register as child sex offenders if the judge sees fit.
Now we know why Drake Bell moved to Mexico.
Yeah, for real. And that dude's like freaking on Twitter, and I'm like, how the fuck are you even elected, bro? He goes to pride parades and wears like thongs and like, and he's a politician. I'm like, look, dude, what's going on? You know, stop. Come on, man. Danny Box says, as much as I don't like Tesla or Musk for their politics, as someone that owns a BMW E46, I don't have room to talk, given the fact that BMW made engines for planes using World War II Germany. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah,
look,
no one cares.
here's the thing, Danny Box. Just because you buy a product doesn't mean you support the things or how it is manufactured. For example, a lot of people are against child slavery. I would propose 98% of people are against child slavery, right? Like 98%, 99% probably.
We buy the most low grade BS stuff all the time that has absolutely most certainly been made by children.
Probably 50 to 60% of the shit you're buying on Amazon or anything, your phones, all that, it has a little bit of child slavery in it. And are we at fault for that, Danny Box? No, we're not at fault for that. You know, participating in a society that somehow utilizes that somewhere in the world is not directly your fault, right? So no, obviously, I don't like Tesla. I mean, I'm not a Tesla fan. And it's because I'm not a big fan of electric cars in general, because I need to rock my balls a little. But I'm not going to feel bad if I buy a car brand that, oh, the CEO happens to beat his children. Well, I'm not the CEO.
Have you guys ever watched the show The Good Place? Spoiler, no one gets into the good place anymore in that show, because everything is problematic. Like, you can't even just go to the grocery store and buy a tomato that you can't be sure had some sort of like originating butterfly effect that caused people harm. So like, that is the world we live in, and navigating it is impossible. And you're a hypocrite when you harp on one thing while doing another. So
yeah, and there are some situations where you can call people out on that kind of stuff.
Right. If it's like direct, if it's obvious.
Right. Well, that's one of those situations with, if you're pissed at Tesla because you don't like Elon Musk, then you must be pissed at Samsung and Apple for using child slavery. You have to be, but you're not. Therefore, none of it should mean anything.
It's not a hot topic at the time.
Yeah.
No one's talking about no one's talking about child like whatever right now.
Slavery. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and to be fair, people don't care. I mean, people like feminists in the West don't care about the Middle East. Like they don't care about how women are being treated in the Middle East. They could give two flying fucks. You know what I'm saying? And it's because it's not in their purview and they don't really care. And, should they? I don't know. But should they care about stuff that are morally impacting their personal lives? Maybe. But like if you got to believe that across the board for everything.
Yeah.
You can't believe that for one thing and completely disregard another because it just so happens to be your favorite latte. So that's all I'm going to say. This is a classic. So this man is pissed that his chicken nuggies from Burger King were too spicy.
I can't jail her for robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life.
Sir, you are on camera right now.
Well, that guy's going to jail.
Before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life.
What does this guy have to do with anything? This guy's just standing at the counter.
Is he wearing a toupee? It seems like it.
No. Why you slapping the Burger King guy? That's how you know you're in the wrong. You think you're in the right, and you're freaking out about the lady in the back. Why are you not slapping her? Now you're slapping the guy for no reason. Poor little guy. Look like Billy Hatcher. Just got slapped right in the face. Damn. Billy says, I wonder how many wieners Peter has. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure it's his preference. So, why does this guy sound like Chris Farley? That slap was a good one, though. I gotta be honest. Billy with Gold Boy says the Naked Snake streak is saved. It's actually 20 away. It's close, though. Thank you. I appreciate you. No, it's 20 away. I can't do math, but it is 20 away. Yeah. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you.
Are you guys going to trust him with this metric? He can't do math.
It's fine. It's fine. He left so fast because he knew he's in the wrong, probably pretending. Yeah, well, he's gonna get charges anyway. Again, why are you attacking retail employees that have nothing to do with your shit? I'll never understand it. I'll just never get it. Like, all you have to do is like voice your displeasure reasonably and then leave. But like, no, I'm just gonna get charged, bro. It's fine.
For the maths.
I'm just gonna get charged. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my God, CPP. Look at that for the math. CPP joining the Gold Boy crew. Thank you, brother. Coop Cooper says you can be all the kind of weirdo you want to be. Try to hide that shit as much as possible. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like not everything's for like public consumption, right? Like if you happen to tie a shoestring around the base of your balls and then hold it up here so you can give it the beans and fucking, do what we call dick wrangling back when I was a teenager, you just don't tell people about it. You are more than welcome to dick wrangle, though.
I feel like he just told
But
us
don't
about
march on the streets being like, I deserve to be able to dick wrangle and you should affirm me and say dick wrangling in school. No.
Especially when it's like not illegal.
Just dick
That's
wrangle.
like the whole point, right? Like none of the stuff that they're protesting right now is illegal.
Just
Like,
dick wrangle.
What do you want?
It's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a little dick wrangling.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You have a right to dick wrangle specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
fine.
need that written into law.
Yeah.
That people can't judge you for that.
Aaron Green says your thoughts on the Biff. Yeah, it's very sad. He's one of my favorite guys. So it bummed me out pretty good, man. And it's just his whole family. There's not words to even say how devastating that is. I sometimes I just randomly think about it again throughout the day, and I'm like, wow, that's devastating. Like, what do you even do? What do you even say? Sucks, man. Anyways, I heard you're supposed to tie the other end to the doorknob and slam it. That is a different thing. That's called tooth wrangling, not dick wrangling.
That should be a goal.
Tooth wrangle. $2,000 and I'll pull my front tooth out, everybody. Let's go.
No, the balls.
How'd you do it on camera, though?
You wouldn't. It would just be honor system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. I'll do that. I promise. I will definitely dick
Just
wrangle.
like he got the tattoo.
I will definitely do it. It's totally fun. Oh, man. I thought this was America. I did, Billy. Yes. I did include that. That puts it 10 away. All right. Let's do this one. These people don't even care if you're in the car when they try to rob you.
Oh, my God. Oh, there's two of them. They look scary.
Why? What do you mean?
Ah, did you see his face? He's like,
Wait.
so serious. He was looking into the window like. Look at their faces. They're like so serious, so mean.
What are you trying to say? What they're so Indian.
No.
Look at their Indian faces. They're so scary.
Look, honestly, I feel like it's hard for like Indian men to look scary.
They can have RBF. What do you mean?
Yeah, but those guys look like the top tier gangsters of Indian men.
Top tier RRR style, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys like the stream, please. Get the hell on it. Dig dog on it. We're halfway to bikini goal with plenty of time left. Appreciate you guys for all the love and
Plenty of time left.
relatively, yeah. We started at 9.
That wasn't my fault.
My babe's dead. Time to plug her up to the old juice line. It's a shitty juice line too. It takes like 30 minutes to get it to 10. All right, let's continue. Slumdog Kryptonian air. Oh my God. Resting burglar face. Oh my God. For the snake. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, brother. The bros they send after you to redeem those cards look just like that. Do not redeem. They're gonna kick your ass. This one's interesting. This has to do with working, and I'll never understand this. This is one of those weird mentalities that some like jobs have. So this lady they said she's late because they want her to come in like 45 minutes before her shift, but not clock in to show initiative.
I showed up 5 minutes late every time when I worked at Walmart because I could show up exactly 5 minutes late and not get a point.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. That's how I do the same shit. I'm like, I'm going to be there the exact amount of time I'm required to be and no more.
Yeah.
Unless you're paying me more to be there, then I might.
Yeah.
I might not. Anyways.
You're late.
I'm not late.
8:50?
My work starts at 9.
Yeah, you should have been here at 8:15.
8:15? Definitely always be clocking in by 9 as agreed upon.
You are late because here in this office, we measure it by commitment and you weren't here, so you were late.
Measured by commitment.
Every second counts here. That if you are late again, you will be terminated.
Okay.
That's a wrongful termination, though.
Okay.
I'll see you in the next call.
Okay. Bye. There will be no next time. There will definitely be no next time.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
I am going to find a new opportunity.
Imagine them being like, oh, we want you to show up early and also you're not getting paid for it. I'd be like, well, you can do it for one, you can eat my ass, and two, we can renegotiate pay in hours.
Yeah.
I'll clock in when I get here and when I start my shift. I'm not going to be here an hour early to prove that I'm worthy of your love. Because to be fair, you're not worthy of my love, friend. This is for me to make a check, and that's it. It's like when they're like, well, why do you want to work at Walmart, Cody? I'm like, so I can pay my mortgage. Oh no, I just really believe in the Walmart message. Yes. So I'm very passionate about the message of Walmart, which is always lower prices. No, fuck that. I need to pay my mortgage, brother. Ashley with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. And a $1 super chat. Look at her going hard as hell. Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of companies need to stop with this whole like company pride stuff. Like it's so fake.
Yep.
And always having to like be smiling and happy and like, you know, whatever else. It's not realistic. Like, can we just get real? Like, we're here to make money. We're here because we're getting paid.
Well, the people that are mad about
like
it,
what you do.
The people that are mad about it actually believe it though. Like
I don't know.
Oh, there's some of these people in management that believe it. They're like, this is serious. And I'm like, ma'am, this is McDonald's. This is not serious.
Maybe.
Okay. A district manager walks into one of their McDonald's franchise and they're in like a blazer and a suit and a tie. And I'm like, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Calm down. Darth Chaz says, any idea when we can expect to receive our fraud cards? I have no idea. That's Ethan Van Sciver's campaign. I thought he shipped them out. I thought somebody told me that, but I don't know. I haven't talked to Ethan in like 6 months. So I do not know, my friend. I do not know. Thank you. I appreciate you, Darth Chaz. So much acting like you're lucky to work here. Well, my regional director at GameStop said that all the time. He said, you should be thankful to work here. You sell fun. Most people don't sell fun. Most people have really, really hard jobs. Yours is easy. You sell fun. And I'm like, but the fun's not for me. I'm selling fun to other people. My happy ass is sad and depressed and underpaid, baby.
It's like telling people that work at an amusement park that they should be happy that they work in an amusement park. I'm like, that sounds like an awful job, to be frank.
Yeah, it's like, we're so fun. It's totally great. I'm like, I don't think you understand what I'm doing with my life right now. Then that's what he would say if you weren't getting a pay raise. Not only would he say, he would say, "You're not getting a pay raise." He wouldn't be sorry about it because we had a regional call every year, right? And the regional call is gonna to let store managers know you're not getting a raise. We had a record profit year, and they told us we weren't getting a raise because we were only 13% projected over, and they wanted us to be 18. Therefore, the store managers didn't get a raise. We never did. I mean, I got normal raises through performance, but I never got like the big raise because we just never did a good enough, and no matter what. And I remember we'd always have a regional call, and the regional director would not even be nice. He would be like, so for one, if you guys have a problem with this, you can just leave because plenty of people want to work here because you self-fund. This is a good job. He's like, so if you're upset about this race thing, you can just leave. He was a super dick. His name was Wade Dunn. He was an asshole. He's the guy that came to my store and was like, oh, you ranked 93rd in the company? Well, I don't like your bathroom, so therefore you're a terrible manager. And I was like, well, fuck this guy. And I never tried again after that. I never cared after that. I still ranked pretty decent because it was just my job. But like I never went above and beyond ever again.
I worked as a cake decorator at Walmart, and they do this thing where when you're the cake decorator, you don't just decorate for orders, you also fill the cake case. So all the cupcakes and the cakes that are there, that people walk up and grab and take home, those you have to fill too. Well, they didn't have a backup system. So you were trying to struggle through getting the orders done while also making sure that the cake case was always full. So what I did is I created there's this whole area in the back in the freezers where there was a bunch of shelves and everything was organized horribly. So I went back there and organized it, and I labeled the shelves based on what would fit there. And I looked at the sales reports for the past 6 months and determined exactly how many backup cakes you should have on hand because they could only be in the freezer for 30 days before they went bad. So I made this whole big plan. No one asked me to do this. I did this myself. And I stayed over one day and filled it up to the brim so that, as you were trying to get cakes done for orders, you weren't worrying about filling the cake case. So you only had to worry about one thing at a time. You filled it up at the beginning of the day and then filled it up before you left, and that was it. And I remember the manager coming in, and she goes and looks back at the backfill that I created, the system I created, and she asked me why that wasn't full, why the freezers weren't full. And I was like, they'll be full on days when we don't have a lot of orders, and that's what I will work on. But when we do have a lot of orders, the whole point is that you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I was very disenfranchised at that point in time. I've created something that you didn't even have before, and I've done this huge monumental thing, and you're complaining that I'm not doing it better.
Well, that's the thing and that's one of the vicious cycles of corporate work. And it roots itself into almost every aspect of working.
Yeah.
But it's very exclusively 100% always occurring in retail and in corporate work. Is the better you do, the higher you perform, the more they expect it, and the more they'll punish you for not doing so. I remember ranking there was like a 2-month or 3-month period where I ranked number 1 or 2nd in the company for 2 to 3 months straight, first or second. And I was like, damn, I'm fucking kicking ass. And I was so excited for the conference calls because I'm like, dude, I'm going to get glazed. They're going to glaze my ass. And it got to the point where my district manager he would be like, Cody was first in the company. And Tommy was a 2,400. Good job, dude. That's a good result. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm ranking first and second. Why am I not getting glazed? And it got to the point where it was expected of me to be one of the top stores in the company. And if I was 300th, I got lit up. And I'm like, I'm still top 0.5%. What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was performing so well that I had to go to other stores and train people. I got paid nothing for that.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where that was almost my entire job, was driving everywhere, training people, and still working 40 hours at my store. And I didn't get paid anything, and they just mistreated me more and more and more. It was fucking terrible. Yeah. And that's because I was trying to do everything I could. It was my first real long-term job, and I was trying to do everything I could to be successful. And every time I would try to be successful, it was just completely absorbed and taken advantage of.
I think that's what you get in a lot of customer service industries, because think about the people that do end up in management. So you have people that, through nepotism, usually you're getting promoted based on how much people like you, because in a service industry position, your performance is usually less measurable, or like you had actual measurements for your performance, but most people don't. So whoever gets promoted is just whoever's the favorite, and they're not geniuses. They're not like, you go to a professional setting, like a professional career, you're going to get recognition because you are literally standing up some really important stuff that would have failed without you. In customer service, you don't get a lot of that. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's a huge difference.
Yep. 100%. Let's move on to the next one real quick. We hit the Naked Snake goal, by the way. Big shout out to all the boys. I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure Billy was like 75% of it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, brother. Big shout out. That makes us halfway to bikini goal for PDH. Thank you guys so much. It'll be the second time we've ever hit the bikini. So get the hell on it, dog on it. A couple Red Boys, and we're there. I appreciate you guys. We'll be live for a little while longer, so get the hell on it, dog on it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. All right. Where is it at? So this is the next one. This one's actually kind of based. Like the amount of effort that goes into this, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This guy should be rewarded. So his repo. We're gonna get the repo guy.
That's the car that got repoed, really?
It's gotta unhook it.
What can you do with that? I think that's cool.
I don't care. It's based, and I love it.
Based. I love it.
God, imagine if that's real. Imagine that. My man just took the bull by the horns. You can't even be mad at that shit. Can't even be mad at it. I mean, can you really? Can you really be mad at it? No. Based. Very, very based. Yeah, just give it to him. Yeah, he earned it. He earned his right to have his car back. Just let him have it. You did, Sandy says, I'm shocked. No, there's no one in here. Oh yeah, Twitch doesn't. I don't know how Twitch operates, so I've never focused on it. I used to get like 100 to 150 viewers on Twitch, and then they denied my partnership, so I didn't stream there for like 4 years. And then I just recently turned it back on like 2 months ago, and I think the most I've ever had watching was 16, which was very surprising. I was like, damn, why is there 16 people watching on Twitch? But yeah, I don't. Twitch is more like a popularity contest between like weird, strange, like effeminate like streamers. It requires raids and beefs, and that's not the kind of guy I am. So I don't think that's my avenue. Facebook looks like my avenue, to be completely fair. Very strange thing that was unexpected, but Facebook looks like the way to go. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Let's move on to the next one. This one's a classic, by the way. This one is freaking. Is he back? That son of a bitch. He's always crazy. Well, Facebook. I don't get anybody in the Facebook streams. It's like 24/7. But my videos do really well on Facebook. It's very interesting. I don't really know how Facebook works either. Facebook seems to have a completely different algorithm for like their reels and their like normal content. So I don't really know, but my reels do really well on Facebook. It's kind of like the same thing with YouTube. I mean, I was talking to Cecil. Cecil gets like 600 viewers on his streams, but he'll get like 300 views on a video after like 2 days. It just depends, I guess, on the separate algorithm. It's very interesting. All right, here we go. This one's classic. So this chick tries to steal something and immediately run for the door. Here we go.
Roadblock. Think I'm stupid? Come on.
Damn.
It's locked. Give me the phone. What you might have my phone for? Give me the phone. Take the screen off and you can get out of here or I can call the cops. What is it? I'm not calling. Well, I'm not inside the store, right? Why are you locked the doors on me? I ain't my phone.
What?
Right, I'm going to call the cops if that's the case. Dude, come on, you got to take me to jail. You're going to give me my screen back, or
Did she not realize she just stole something? I'm confused.
you're going to go home?
And with somebody,
Yeah.
like, and she's probably not telling them the truth.
Oh, which one is it?
His screen, and I started running home. He fixed my screen.
All you have to do is give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and I'll let you go.
You charged me 90. You charged me 90.
Give me the phone back.
Huh?
Give me the phone back.
You
Give me the phone. I'm going to take the screen off and you can put your old screen back on and let you go.
I'm not
the one down the way, the sale store. Customer tried to run away with a phone screen that I repaired for her. No, I did not try to run away. Stop lying. I got you on video. Now she's threatening me to get somebody over here to shoot me. Yes. And all I told her is to give me the phone, let me take the screen off and I'll let her go. But she's getting people sent over here so they can shoot up the store.
Jesus. Well, you get to catch some charges, baby. Let's go.
What, did she say anything about someone coming and shooting him, or did he make that part up?
No, she was trying to get somebody to come down to the store. Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never fucking know, man.
You never know. I don't know.
You never know, dude. It's freaking crazy. Junebug, it don't work. How you 2 days were? How's you 2 days were? What the fuck are you trying to say, Junebug? How are we doing? We're doing good. How you doing, Junebug? Hope you're doing well, brother. We're surviving out here in this crazy, crazy world. Chris McGough, what's up, brother? Oh my God. My first full-time job was a brewery. There was a bar in the building, and every month the employees could drink free all night. You got 4 cases of beer a month for free and endless, so they make people very loyal. Yeah, it's all you have to do.
Hell yeah.
But at corporate companies, they'll be like, oh, Cody, congratulations. You made a $1.6 million in operating profit for your tiny store. $1.6 million in 2014. And not only did I not get a raise, my bonus was only $2,800, and they gave my store a pizza party. 1.6 million with a M dollars, and they gave me 20.
Pizza really good?
No, it was fucking like Little Caesars or something, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're like, oh damn, you guys did so good. You made us millions of dollars. Should we give you a $10,000 bonus, which is like a 0.1%, or should we just give you like $2,000 in some pizza? That'll definitely keep you loyal and making us millions of dollars, right? Like the corporate companies have no idea how to reward their employees that are like performing ungodly. They don't give a fuck because they don't have a system for it. They might actually like think about it this way. You have an employee that makes $2 million operating profit. There should be your corporate structure should have a situation for that. Like, okay, these employees that make $2 million in operating profit, we want to give them $10,000 cash and we want to send them somewhere. All of them. That's going to be that. And now the next 5% of people, we're going to give them a $5,000 bonus, and we're going to give them a week of extra PTO. You know, like just small incentives. They don't do it. It does not matter at GameStop if you were first in the company or dead last. It didn't change shit. So what's the incentive? There is none. Why? Because we sell fun, and somebody else will do it if you don't. I'm like, somebody else isn't going to rank number 1, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Somebody else is going to come in, and they're going to steal shit and be fired in 3 months. Every time we had a small program in like 2010, 2011, 2009, back at GameStop, where we would hire assistant managers and store managers off the street instead of moving up other employees. Why? No idea. We did it 2 times in a row at the store I was at. I was a third key, and I wanted to be an assistant manager. They wouldn't move me up. They're like, oh, we're going to hire this guy off the street from Foot Locker or something. And the guy would come in, train for 2 days, and then be late like 4 hours for his shift, and then come in like and pass out on meth and then get fired. That happened twice. We trained another assistant manager, and he came in, worked for a week, never came back. And I'm like, you wasted thousands of dollars on these guys, and none of them worked out, and you could have just moved me up. And then they moved me to Fort Payne, and then I became an assistant manager. But that was like the crap. I'm like, why don't you just move me up, you dumbasses?
Yeah.
It was so stupid. Like, it was such a dumb process. They're like, we don't like to move people up. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess
they have nothing to work for. Again, You're removing incentive. Like how, I don't understand how, I don't know. Did any of those managers have like business degrees or anything? Like, I don't know. Like, how do you?
They had like a couple years of manager experience at auto parts store. Therefore, they can be a manager at GameStop and walk in. Do you know stuff about games? Oh yeah, totally. Hire me. It's totally gonna be fun. I'm excited. You know, that's what they would do. And then they got rid of the program after a year because they hired so many people that would come in and literally just drink on the clock, like airplane bottles, and pass out. So they just stopped doing it, and they just started moving up assistant managers. And then GameStop had a record profit year for like 3 years in a row.
Wild.
And then they gave everybody a pay cut, and then GameStop crashed and burned over the next 4 years.
Wild.
And
it's
then
almost
of course,
like it matters.
And then of course,
lifting up the entire pyramid of your company.
Then the Reddit thing happened, and they didn't have to worry about money at all. And they still don't. And now everybody thinks GameStop's cool because their social media is funny. So it all worked out for them anyway. Big shout out. We're 450 from Bikini Goal. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Will we finally hit it? on this illustrious day. We shall see. Here's one right here. It says, interesting. This one's interesting. I don't know what this one is. Let's scroll past that one. I want to watch that one later. That one's interesting. This is going to be a good one. We'll do that one. Where's that? Who's that? Chaz Carsten? Chaz? I already read this super chat on Rumble. Says, any idea when we expect to super? I have no idea. That is not my campaign. Again, that is Ethan Man Skyber's campaign. I vaguely remember them being notified they were sending them out right now, but I don't know for sure because it's not my campaign. It is a different person's campaign. But I think they're fulfilling right now, but I don't know for sure because I wouldn't have any way of knowing because it's not my campaign. You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, we'll see. I know I'm supposed to get like 150 to sign or something. Thank you, Chaz Carsten. All right, next one. All right, here we go. So this lady has a Tesla, and a guy harasses her over a Tesla. This will be fun.
Okay, so I still have the Cybertruck because my Model Y is getting serviced, and it is crazy how allergic to Elon people are. Like, the Cybertruck, I guess, is just a magnet for retardation, like getting chased down in a parking lot. And literally, this guy's making me think he's excited to see a Cybertruck in person. And he's like, is this yours? Can I take a look inside? And I'm like, you know, it's just a loaner, but I love it. Do you already have a Tesla? And he's like, no, I hate Tesla. And I was like,
I'm shocked. Let me guess. Has something to do with politics, right?
why?
Actually,
Because Elon Musk pays no taxes. He's selfish. He's a billionaire. I would never drive a Tesla. And I was like, oh, he pays no taxes. Interesting. Yeah, neither does Jeff Bezos. None of these guys. So we start going back and forth for a second, and he's telling me that I'm confused because I must watch Fox News, which is interesting because I voted Democrat my entire life and have always watched CNN. So I tell him I've always watched CNN, and they...
A little bit of a tidbit really quick. Elon Musk pays on average $10 to $11 billion every year in taxes, by the way.
lie too. Are you trying to say you voted for Trump? And I was like, I wasn't trying to say that, but I did vote for Trump. And he's like, so you think Donald Trump is a good president? And I'm like, what was the other option, Kamala? And he's just looking blankly for a second. And then he starts preaching to me about like independent news sources and some fucking guys he follows on YouTube or whatever. I don't know what else to say. Like, wow, I don't know how to talk to people anymore, I guess. And it dawns on me, this is where people like Charlie Kirk or Kaizen even can have these conversations just on the fly. And I mean, I am so envious of that ability. I can't do it. I just immediately I get too crazy. I'm like, okay, so hold on. Let me just ask you this. Do you think men can be women? And he's like, okay, yeah, let me stop you right there. We don't live in the same reality. So, you know, you can think what you think, and I guess I'll think what I think, but I'm going to go ahead and go now. You have a good one. It's just like, I'm trying to be nice, letting this...
It's so weird. The Tesla / Elon obsession is like one of the stranger things, you know, and it just depends on what their social media feed told them. Like you said, whatever their social media feed tells them is what they believe. They're like, okay, I'm going to believe this, and I'm going to hate who they tell me to hate, and I'm going to not hate who they tell me to hate, and I'm going to love who they tell me to love, all depending on what I'm told to do by whatever cult you follow. You know, everything's a cult to some degree, and they're going to tell you what to think, and you're going to think it. I mean, it's the same way you can look at any news thing, right? You can look at anything on Twitter that's happening right now, and you can read the responses to those things, you know, like the reasons as to why they don't like or do like a thing, right? Like the fisherman boats getting bombed, or the drug cartel thing, or the Somalians in Minnesota. And you can read the couple of canned responses and then ask a friend about it, and they will repeat the exact same canned response. And I'm like, how are they all on the same fucking wavelength right now? It's like, you guys get a newsletter? How do you guys do this shit? Anyways, you should be in Memphis in here. All the nonsense with Huh? All right. Next we have a mass robbery. Oh my God. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. We're halfway to bikini goal in super chats. Appreciate you guys. And Rumble Rants, of course. Thank you guys so much. Love you. Here we go. Beep, deep, deep, beep. This music's going to get me copyrighted, so let's mute that. They're going in here and stealing everything. And just leaving. Look at them. Didn't make it very far. They stopped at the taco joint after stealing all the shit.
They couldn't have been just a little more subtle.
Well, they're probably not used to fucking facing any accountability. There's a lot of these cities like this where they won't follow up. Rest in peace, guys.
Hold my hand, man.
Well, that's kind of cute.
It's so punk.
That was nice. They even stole the Target boxes.
They stole the stupidest stuff. I love it. Look at them. They did that for fun, for sure.
Yeah, that was just for bullshit. That was for the thrill of the game.
Yeah,
the love of the game.
They were gonna get caught. They knew it.
Yeah, that was for the love of the game right there. That's what that was. I just wanted to rob, and I did it. I robbed, and it was good. It was good. This lady's doing something that I don't know if it's based or not. I don't know. I want y'all to get your opinion in the chat to know if this is based or not. Here we go. So this lady is ripping plastic off of Pokemon cards so scalpers don't resell them. Is that based or is it not based? She's ripping the plastic off of the Pokemon cards so scalpers can't come in and resell them.
I feel like she doesn't know what she's doing. I feel like she thinks that's part of what you're supposed to do when you put those out or something.
I don't think she works there.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
She knows what she's doing. The scalpers have existed for a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of based.
Yeah, I think it's
I like
based.
it.
I like it. Yeah.
Let some kid come buy those and enjoy them.
Yeah, I do. Now, I know this is kind of a bad take, but adults, like adult men that are like obsessed with Pokemon cards and like selling and like collecting, that's fucking weird. Like, look.
I think it's fine to do that, but don't like freaking
I don't know.
go and like destroy the potential for someone else to get into them and just buy them normally.
I don't know, but every time I go in a card shop, and I know this is an asshole thing to say, and I know a lot of the chat probably fall into this area maybe, but when I go into a card shop and 100% of the people in the card shop are like obese 40-year-old men that are bald, and they're all like pushing their glasses up and folding through their like cards and putting them all in protective sleeves. Dude, that makes like my cringe alarm and like get the fuck out of here alarm, like biology, like get away from all this weird shit.
I don't feel that way about it, but I mean, it's so obviously it does attract a niche group of people that seem like they don't have a lot else going on, and that's a very sad thing to be your primary thing. But as a nominal hobby, I feel like it's a hobby.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not.
Look,
Look,
it's like your whole life, and you can tell which ones it is their whole life for.
I'm not saying
that is sad.
I'm not saying that like, you know, these people shouldn't do what they want to do. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it, like personally, what I feel on the inside when I'm in that situation.
Yeah.
Like personally, I can't change how I feel. I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah.
like what the fuck are these people doing here on a Saturday?
For me, if like there's a hot guy, you know, at least moderately attractive, like has his shit together in life and like, you know, checks all the other boxes. If he had like, you know, a major hobby with like Magic the Gathering and he took it really seriously and, you know, he collected the cards and he was always like spending time making his decks or whatever, I think that would be cute to me. It's just that is not your
Cute?
typical person that is that into Magic.
You think it would be cute?
Yes.
Interesting.
I have dated a guy that was heavily into Magic the Gathering.
I'm saying
I thought it was cute.
Cute? Yeah, that's bad.
cute.
It's a bad thing. When
You
you're
can be
thinking something.
cute as long as you're not just cute. You know what I mean? Like a girl, like, so for example, a girl, if she's just cute, it's like, yeah, you're cute. But if she's hot and can be cute, it's different.
Yeah, sure. And that probably goes hand to hand with the clientele. So like, I understand if I went to a card shop and it was a bunch of fucking like gym guys and they're all shredded and they're like dressed well and they're all playing Magic, that would be
You're gonna respect them.
it would be a way different
vibe.
vibe, but like it's just like these people are like melting and wasting, and like I don't know, man. Like it's hard to explain. I know it sounds really asshole.
No, I get it, and that goes back to what I said about like you have to have your shit together before you go all in on a hobby like that.
Yeah.
Like if that's the only thing you have, that's sad.
Captain Steubing says, "What about Star Wars? What do you mean Star Wars? Like just being interested in Star Wars? Like I don't know what you mean. Hard to say. I mean, if you have like a lot of disposable income, fuck, who cares? Like who cares? First things first. Don't care about what I'm saying. Like if you like to do a thing, do your thing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like, if I'm fucking streaming right now, I'm gonna give my opinion on like personally how I feel about like certain things, But anyways, 1-2 cents says I'm moderately attractive. But come on, 1-2 cents, stop fucking on. We are halfway to bikini goal, everybody. A couple red boys and we're there. We're closing in. We got about 20 minutes left though. You didn't even put a bikini on this time, did you?
No, I was like, I'll go put one on.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That makes sense. No one wants to see PDH naked anyway. I mean, in the bikini anyway. It's not that great. It's all right. It's okay.
Are you calling me mid?
Yeah. Of course. It's all right. Yeah, okay. It's okay. Not the greatest thing in the world. Or else people would pay for it. They don't. Rob, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, man. Where'd you go? When I was younger, I went to drafts and tournaments. And no, when I was younger, I played cards and stuff, but I was younger. Now I'm like way older. And I'm like, I have no interest in any of this weird shit. Now,
I love Magic the Gathering. I think it's fun until people like optimize it to where it's not fun anymore. Like, I just want to buy a deck and then we just play. I don't want.
That's what. Okay, yeah. So like, let's extend it further. Like, I could play stuff, right? Like, I could play a thing. I love playing cards. Fucking love playing spades. Love all that shit. I like playing chess. There's a lot of things I like to do. I like to like that kind of thing. It's the weird collecting aspect that gets really hyper psycho. That's fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
Like people like taking like other cards, and then they put them in these little sleeveys, and then it's like they're like, dude, this one's worth like $180, and I'm like, okay, cool. Are you gonna ever sell it? And it's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, then what the fuck's the point?
It's fun. Like if you open up like a booster pack and you get like a really rare card in there, you're like, hey, that's kind of cool. That's fine.
Yeah, I get that, but there's people out there that
who buy like 30 booster packs looking to get just one
or
really
even
card.
I mean, go even further. There's people out there, and that I noticed this with pop vinyls, the little pop vinyl action figure things, bobbleheads. I remember I knew people that worked for me at GameStop that could barely pay their rent, and they'd be like, dude, you should come over and we'll play like this video game and drink or whatever. I didn't drink back then, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'd go over to their house and they have like 5,000 pop vinyls. Like 5,000. Every wall in their house was lined with pop vinyls. And I'm like, holy shit, you can barely pay your rent. And they're just buying these on eBay or buying them at stores, exclusives, drops at Target. And I'm like, you can barely afford to live your life and you're spending thousands of dollars on pop vinyls. What are you doing?
It's like spending thousands of dollars on Magic the Gathering cards. Like if you're not getting your cards from like booster packs or like the pre-built decks, if you're literally going online and amassing like this deck that costs like $1,000 and then you want to play with me and just beat me to smithereens because I bought my deck pre-made and I just want to have fun, that's not fucking fun anymore.
Yeah, it's too involved. I don't care for it,
Yeah.
Thank you, Chaz. Karsten, thank you, says bikini. Thank you so much. Do we have any whiskey?
No.
You sure?
I think we have gin.
I'm pretty sure there's a big old half bottle of Woodford down there. There's the fucking 130 proof. That's what there's down there.
Are we going to take shots?
Here's what we'll do. Since we have a little time left, I haven't drank anything in 2 months because I'm on my diet. If we hit bikini goal, we'll take shots of that 130 proof death whiskey.
It's disgusting.
But it's Booker's.
It's so bad. It's
That's what we'll do.
It's like when you inhale nail polish remover, but like imagine drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And one shot is gonna make me trashed.
We'll
instantly.
do 2 shots if we hit bikini.
2 shots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. If I do 2 shots of that, it's like 130 proof. Like,
hey, I'm trying to spice it up a little so people can see you drunk and in a bikini. Come on. Thank you, Chaz. Appreciate you, brother. There we go. Well, spice it up a little for fun because I've been like really itching to just drink something.
yeah.
I want to sit in the theater room and relax.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna get drunk and eat something we shouldn't eat. That's what always
Look at him.
happens.
Look at him.
I'm gonna order Taco Bell.
That's not happening. No, my abs look pretty good though, guys. I will say, my abs look pretty good. So I want to pull up a picture of my abs real quick.
Sushi's like
To
sitting in my
prove-
lap with his little arms crossed. It's so
I'm gonna prove to you guys and I feel pretty good about myself right now. So I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know where to even find a picture of that. Let's see if this is gonna crash my computer over here. Facebook's been real weird lately. Since I started blowing up on Facebook, Facebook's like, hey, by the way, you need like triple authentication. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. Here you go. Actually, I'll just show the picture like this. This is easier. Listen to him. Listen to him down there
He
wincing.
knows Sushi's in my lap. He's upset.
He can feel it in his gullet.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you showing them the picture of Sushi?
No, fuck Sushi.
Oh.
My progress picture with 2 weeks out. There you go.
It's pretty good.
My abs are getting pretty nice. I hope you guys are jealous. Jealous. No, I'm just kidding. It's hard, man. Shit's hard. Like it's 7 weeks, no cheat meal, obviously. Not even reasonably a cheat meal. So
I miss my double chicken chalupas from Taco Bell.
yeah, dude. That's a shoop. Oh, come on, motherfucker. All right. Say hi. Mustache ain't real. That's a different picture. You were looking at the Snapchat one where I put a mustache on guy. But yeah, that's what we'll extend the goal there to take some shots of 130 proof Bookers for bikini as well as everything else. So hell yeah, get the hell on it, doggone. Realization says I like food. I like food more than you. So just letting you know, realization. I've always thought that was the funniest thing when people were like, "Oh, I just enjoy food too much." It's like, I enjoy it more than you. You just don't understand. You could never even imagine how much ecstasy is in the first handful of maintenance cheat meals after a cut diet. It's like doing drugs, like acid or something. The flavors and everything are so heightened that it almost is painful. It's fucking a crazy experience. But people that eat like pizza rolls every day, I just love fucking food too much. Yeah, you have no idea. You have literally no fucking perspective on how good food actually is.
Yeah, no, you don't, because after you come off of a diet, everything just tastes like Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, dude. It does. I like drank a tablespoon of 15 calorie salsa the other day, and I was like, oh, delicious. Oh, Don Tess says, your cells can only split so much. Working out shortens your life. I could give 2 fucks about shortening my life. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and I'm here to be proud of the way I look and not struggle with anything. You know what I'm saying? Shorten it. Let's Google that. Does working out shorten your life? Does working out regularly shorten your life? Let's see. Past studies show that working out regularly may help extend longevity. A new study found higher levels of physical activity may not benefit lifespan as much as previously thought. However, experts say regular activity is crucial in working out for overall health and life quality. Oh, goddamn. Cell life? What the fuck is cell life, Dantas? That makes me care less. Not your life, your cell life. Oh, well, fuck. That's what I'm really determined and worried about is my cell life. I don't want that to. I'm sorry, I don't want to fuck up my cell life. God damn it. Whatever the fuck that is. It's your cell life. Oh my God. Dantes says Googling everything. Google it, everything bad. Well, I mean, okay, so here's my options, Dantes, right? It's to Google the random statement or to just believe you. And I'm not the just believe fucking people guy. Never been that guy. Ever in history. I don't just believe what people say randomly because they say it. That I don't live like that. I would be like a retarded guy right now. I'm already retarded.
You do. Like if you're a professional athlete, like yeah, the wear and tear on your joints is going to be like not good. But if you're working out and not like going overboard, you're not overusing your joints, it's definitely going to help you. Especially if you're doing like cardio, which I never do. You know, your heart health is important.
Yeah, you never do that shit. All right, boys, we got a little bit of time left. We are 460 from the shots of Booker. If we get to 750, we'll do the first shot of Booker, and then at 1,000, we'll do Bikini, Naked Snake, and another shot of Booker, and then black the hell out likely because I haven't had alcohol in months, and I've had probably 400 calories a day. And then we'll call it a night. We'll raid CC. We'll have a good ass time. So that's our new goals for tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Mainly because I would want to feel some whiskey on my lips. For some reason, I've just been really, really craving it lately, man.
Don't enable us.
Don't enable. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. That's your new goals. Thank you, Chaz. He says bikini. Hell yeah. Beer is terrible for diets. Yes, sir. Booze in general. Lots of reps, lightweight cardio. If you want to trim. Lots of reps. No, that's wrong.
If you want to trim, he said.
Trim? Like cut weight?
Yes.
That's fucking wrong.
Cutting weight?
You don't do lots of reps when you're cutting weight. That's fucking wrong.
When you're cutting weight?
Yes. When you're cutting weight, you do fucking lower rep.
No. When you're building,
what?
When you're building, you do low rep, high weight. Building is low rep, high weight, and then high reps, low weight is like your endurance and cardio. Yeah.
No, that's mass gaining. You have it completely backwards. Mass gaining is low to mid weight, high rep. Yes. That's mass gaining.
Google it.
I know a pro bodybuilder that taught me all this shit when I was starting. During his cut phases or his bulking phases, he did like 30 on triceps and did like 100 reps. That's completely backwards, brother. Google it. You're just Dantas now. You're Dantas. Mass gain.
When cutting weight, losing fat, you don't have to do low weight, high reps. The goal is muscle preservation and a mix of heavy lifting for strength and moderate high reps for endurance volume works best, often with heavier weights for 5 to 10 reps and lighter for 10 to 30 reps, all while maintaining a calorie deficit.
Oh, really? 5 to 10 reps? Wow. I wonder what that could mean.
And then it said in lighter for 10 to 30 reps. It says both. It says both because you're trying to maintain muscle preservation. So you're maintaining your strength and you're maintaining your endurance. So both.
The whole point is hyperextending, doing tons of rep to damage your muscles more during a bulk, and you're on gear to repair them faster. That's why you mass gain with low weight, high rep. You you destroy your muscles more. You hyperextend more when you're bulking and you're on gear because it destroys your muscles faster. It's called mass gaining. It's how it's always been. All you fuckers are wrong. You fucking newbie ass motherfuckers don't know shit about nothing. It's all you fuckers. Sick of y'all. Don't you try to tell me things. Don't you try to tell me shit. I know the things.
Cody doesn't need to learn anything anymore. His head is big enough. His brain is full.
Yeah, brother. Chaz! Oh my God! That puts us 180 from a shot. No, that's wrong. I'm doing the wrong math. That puts us 160 from a shot of Bookers. Thank you, brother.
That is 162 for you.
Chaz says you want tube steak skin on your lips.
What? What?
Okay. I don't know why it's so funny. You want that tube steak skin on your lips, brother?
I don't think so. I think that's a no for me.
I think I want the tube steak on my lips. I think I want it. Don't you want it? Don't you want it? That's from the original It. Don't you want it? I like the original It. I do prefer the new ones though.
They're good. Yeah.
A lot of people are purists and they're not like that. I prefer the.
I like the Alien Romulus movie. I thought that was great.
I thought it was good too, and
So
I remember disagreeing. I disagreed with Critical Drinker on it on my show. I was like,
he didn't like it.
I was like, I loved it.
I thought it was
loved
great.
I loved it.
Yeah, there were so many really cool elements and ideas in that movie.
I loved it. But yeah, like I just prefer the what the fuck is his name?
I'm not good.
Car
at
starting, bar starting, happen. Skarsgård. I prefer the Skarsgård Pennywise.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly more.
Yeah, because the design of the old Pennywise was just kind of lame and stupid.
No, well, I watched it as a kid and he was spooky, and Tim Curry does a great job. Tim Curry's a master. But like the new one, like Skarsgård does such a he's amazing. He's perfect. He was born for that shit.
Yeah.
I love it.
We have the same thing. Me and Bill Skarsgård both have Sherman's disease.
Yep.
I did a ton of physical therapy and a ton of weight training in high school to avoid having a humped back.
Yep. He has a weird, like, kind of like strange stance. And she's like, I think he has Sherman's disease. And he does.
One of my traps is bigger than the other. So I always look a little bit lopsided, but it's fine.
Gabriel says best whiskey. What's the best whiskey? I like Woodford a lot. That Mossy Horn was good. Or Mossy Oak. Mossy Horn. Mossy Horn. It was pretty good.
I like the flavored ones, especially the milky one. It was like pecan or something. It was really good.
Kel Az says it was horrible. You didn't care about any characters. Which one?
Are you talking about Romulus or the new It's?
The new It's. I don't really care for I start caring more about I just don't like the kids though. The kids are dicks. The only kid I liked was the Hispanic kid
Yeah, the Hispanic kids were lovely.
They were hilarious.
But we weren't talking about we were talking about the It movies. We haven't even talked about the show.
The show is all right.
Yeah, the show is not. Yeah, so she was talking about Romulus.
Oh, I don't even remember. Well, I mean,
I don't remember the characters, so maybe you're right. But I do remember like lots of the cool scenes. So I don't know. You don't always have to care about the characters, do you?
It's like, yeah, I don't have to be emotionally connected to the characters. I kind of wanted them to die, to be fair, most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was campy enough. Like, I don't think I'm required to care about characters. I don't care about characters in a lot of stuff. Right? I didn't like Alien Earth or whatever it was called. That got so boring, man.
Yeah, it dragged a little, but I thought it was really cool still.
Yeah, man. So. But like, it's kind of like one of those things. Like, I was talking to Art about music the other day, and he was like, "I need music to emotionally move me," and I'm like, "I don't. I like it sometimes, but also I don't need it to always fucking move me." And it's the same way with like movies.
That's like, do you only watch drama movies because they would emotionally move you? I mean, do you not watch comedies or horror?
It depends. I mean, I'm trying to think of a really good example of that. I'm thinking of a good example of that. Yeah, fucking that's a great Terrifier. God, I give two fucks about these characters. I'm waiting for them to die.
Yeah, that's like the whole point.
And that shit's
right?
awesome. Love that shit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to die.
Nothing about the Art the Clown movies were emotionally moving.
They did move me, just not in the way you would think.
They moved my regurgitation. I almost threw up in the movie theater. I was getting kind of nauseous. Chad,
what's up, brother? He said, "Hey, boss, that old girl I saw pull up in the room with you on stream, she bad, but I ain't saying. Still got love for y'all though." Thank you. Thank you, Chaz. Well, Chad, we're at 6:05 at one more Red Boy and like an Orange Boy, and we take a shot of Booker's whiskey, the first drink either of us have had in over 2 months. And then if we hit another two Red Boys after that, she does Bikini and I do Naked Snake, and we take another shot of the Booker's. It's going to be very interesting. So I appreciate all that love, because we're inching closer. We are running out of time though, because my happy ass isn't staying up all night.
I won't be mad if we don't take shots.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, she don't want to do anything except Bikini and Bikini Milk. That's the most Southern Savage I've ever seen. Well, he's black. I had to read it blackness. I had to put some black in there because he's black. You know what I'm saying? I got like that's I got to
cultural appropriation.
No,
Stop.
I'm respecting the super chat by reading it and how he would sound. Did you make a Ko-Fi? I don't know what the fuck a Ko-Fi is. The hell's a Ko-Fi? You know?
Kofi.
Ashley says it sucks being in the medical field and knowing how the body works because it's silly.
Yeah, bodies are stupid. You just like stab them and they die. Like, they're just like these weird meat suits full of liquids and juices that aren't supposed to mix.
Yeah, well,
you know, and then like you stab somebody and their life juice just comes out.
Their life juice.
It's awkward.
Their fluid.
You know what's really awful, and I never want to watch another video like this again. But any video where you watch someone get stabbed, like
yeah, it sucks.
It's just shocking. Like it's weird because like their reaction is not what you would expect, right? Like you would expect what you see in movies where people are like screaming and trying to run away, but usually people are just kind of shocked, and it's really messed up.
I don't watch those videos. I don't watch death videos or
I
stuff.
don't if I can help it, and every now and then sometimes one just crops up and you're like, I didn't need to see that.
Well, there's the one of that girl that's Ukrainian, and I think she's in Chicago or something in New York. Yeah, she got stabbed in the neck, and I know what happens in the video. I've never watched it, and I never will.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch a tiny little girl just bleed out to death for no reason. I just can't do that. It is not in my interest. I'll watch Art the Clown chop some bitches up.
It's like watching movies with animal cruelty or like animals dying. I don't like that.
Yep. 100%. Not Chicago, Ashley. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just. She gets pissed every time I mention Chicago. Chicago's not that bad. Shit.
I've heard there's a nice side to Chicago and a bad side. Like it's.
Well, there's
really
a nice and a bad
divided.
side to every place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Big shout out to Billy, Mr. Billy Hatcher. He is our sole Red Boy of the night. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. He did 2 damn Red Boy. Jesus,
Dang.
Mary Joseph. We had a bunch of gold boys. Chris McGough came in with an orange boy. Chaz trying to get that bikini in that shot all alone. It takes more than and we need 3 Chazes. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate you, brother. I hate death video. I hate it. I agree, June. Well, Junebug, you like watching anime characters like stream, so I get it, right? You're on the opposite end of the spectrum. No death, only cute.
Chai T said, I watched Charlie Kirk die and that was shaking.
I saw a GIF image that I was just scrolling past my feed, and the GIF played. Literally, the first frame was him like jolting by getting hit, and I scrolled fast. I was like, no.
That is how I saw it too. And imagine watching that and then going online and like celebrating it. Like that's the crazy thing to me. Like people watched that and then celebrated it.
Well, they don't think they're people, and there's some weird movement in the left where they want everyone dead, and it's the left, like, or liberals or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The issue is they hold this weird position about being how they're moral arbiters. They know everything morally, like they know the correct moral positions on everything, and they have maximum empathy, but also they, for some reason, want people to die and like to watch it and celebrate it. And it's the fucking weirdest conundrum that I don't understand how they reconcile that. It's very strange.
Movies are different though. Junebug.
Yep. Chris McGough says, I start diets on 3,700 calories. When I get below 3,000, I start losing strength. Then after, you can throw all that weight around. Then when it's the most injuries happen. I do 1,600 calories on my cut. I do half that. And I've lost almost 30 pounds in 7 weeks. And I can still bench like 340-ish. Now, granted, I can't do 385 right now. So I did definitely lose strength. But I just enjoy getting really shredded for like a week. So to remind myself that I can do it. Chaz says, donate Billy Hatcher. he's desperate for the shots in the bikinis. A shot of 130 proof and a bikini goal are on the horizon. They're on the horizon, but we're gonna get up. I'm not gonna stay up till 1, so we'll get off before then. But I do appreciate all the love, boys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we're getting off before 1.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, dude, same.
I get mean when I'm hungry.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've been hungry for like 2 months.
I don't really have a problem with hunger usually on a diet.
I don't either. That's the weirdest part is I don't ever really feel hungry. I feel sick to my stomach most of the time.
Yeah. I like to eat high volume, low calorie though. Like start my day with like a piece of watermelon, some blackberries, some blueberries. And then of course, either protein coffee or chicken.
Yeah, I just eat the same shit every day.
I discovered this new thing. So anybody that thinks that dieting is difficult and boring, I started taking a tortilla, like a low carb tortilla, and I smear like ground turkey on it. And then you can season it different ways. I've done Korean barbecue. I've done taco. I've done pizza flavored, like where I use like, pizza seasonings. And then I put like, marinara on it and cheese and pepper or turkey pepperonis or whatever. But like you just put the turkey on the tortilla and then you put it turkey side down in a pan and just cook it. And then you're done. And you just put your toppings on and melt it.
Yeah, no turkey for me, man. I hate turkey.
So for a long time, I would never eat ground turkey because I had it one time and it was kind of gross, put me off of it. But I don't know. I've just been on a kick and I love it right now.
Matt Zillion says it's fun to watch you convince yourself how you cannot be miserable when you're miserable. Dieting is very interesting because the only time it starts to suck, like the week 2 and 3, you just have no energy, kind of sucks. But other than that, it's not hard. Dieting's very easy for me. The thing that sucks is getting to the 7th and 8th week mark. You start just kind of get bored. You get like hyper bored with everything, not just like food, but you get bored with life. Yeah. You kind of start feeling like you're falling into a different like reality where like you're locked into this thing. And then you start getting to a point, if you do it too long, it's hard to come off the diet.
So the perspective is that you realize how central food is to your life, which is not a good thing. Like you shouldn't be like eating food and then planning what you're going to eat later. Like you should be appreciating your food and you should be eating it to fuel your body mostly and then sometimes indulging. But most of us have this incredible food noise going on where like you're focusing on food more than you are other important aspects of your life. So it lends perspective to that, to where you start to put more effort into other things. And like he said, though, it is isolating because most things that you would want to go do involve some element of food.
Yep. Or
even
drinking
going to
or
watch a movie.
Yeah. Matt Sicilian says you're telling this to somebody who's diabetic and only allowed to eat certain foods. Yeah, but you can eat certain foods, right? Yeah. I eat the same thing at the same time every day for like 10 weeks or 9 weeks.
Bro, if you want some recommendations on some like zero sugar stuff, man, we've actually like hit the lottery this past diet with finding cool things like those Reese's Puff Bars.
Yeah, those were
those are so good. Yeah, you got to check those out, man. They're called Puff Bars and there's so many flavors.
Yeah.
The banana flavor, 10 out of 10, and so is the peanut butter chocolate flavor. So good.
Yeah. Thank you. Chad says she's a bad snow bunny with a cute poison ivy eyes. Can she call me King Chode?
King Chode.
Gross. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Closing in on the shot of whiskey and a bikini goal. Appreciate you guys. Duke says, I love tuna, but it costs 3 times what salmon costs. Ugh, I fucking hate it.
Yes, dude. If I could eat sashimi for like every meal, I totally would.
I can eat tuna for like 2 days. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Oh, this is pretty good. And then I'll crack open the can on the 3rd day and like gag and almost throw up.
I love tuna. I love tuna casserole. Oh my God. Like a tuna bake with like pasta. So good.
No. I just can't stand fishy anything. I'm just crazy. I'm just weird.
I got some like flounder when we went to Costco last time. Oh my God, I forgot. That fish is amazing. Like you just put it on a piece of tinfoil and you season it with just like a couple things and throw it in the broiler and then you eat it and it's like heaven. It's so good.
Jimbo, I need to go on a diet. I do it every year. And last year I didn't get as good as I did the previous year. I got really shredded the previous year. And this year is probably the best I've ever done. I'm 2 weeks away and my abs look really good. And I'm 2 weeks away from the diet. And they're only every day is going to start mattering a lot. Once you start getting your core definition, every day is like a snowball effect. It's the getting there. That's the long point. And as soon as you start getting there, then every pound makes a difference. And you start getting real cut in everywhere. And it usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to get to that point. And I hit it at the six weeks point. So I got another 3-ish, 2-ish, 3-ish weeks to really fucking cut it down. So I'm gonna go real hard and do like 20 minutes Stairmaster and crick it up a little notch before I get it done. Mike Milanchek getting us up in the guts here, getting us a 120 from Shot of Booker's. Mike, I feel offended. I pushed my glasses up, but I'm not obese, and I just drink unsweetened tea. Gross.
You gotta cancel out all the other calories. Drink your diet drink.
Oh, I don't like sweet tea or unsweetened tea. It all just tastes like water that somebody like spit like weird flavoring into.
I love tea. I collect like teacups, like fancy teacups that are made out of bone china, and I have like, a fancy bone china teapot, and I regularly will get my like fancy tray with my teapot and my creamer and sugar bowl and my fancy teacup and make tea.
Yeah, it's wild. Absolutely wild. Thank you, Mike. I love you. I appreciate you closing us in. Chaz says bologna or bologna? Bologna. You know who likes bologna? Loki. That motherfucker loves the bologna, brother.
He will do anything for bologna, and he is an extremely stubborn dog that doesn't do shit.
Yeah, dude, he loves the bologna, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate you.
I love bologna.
Oh.
Bologna and cheese sandwich with mayo and pepper and potato chips on top. So good.
Fat shame on this tea slander. I just don't care for it, man. I like water and Monster. And I don't even really like Monster anymore, man. It's starting to get to the point where I don't even care for it anymore.
Good. It's expensive.
Yeah. It's like, it's just not as satisfying as it once was. It just kind of burns, and I don't know. It makes my stomach hurt. It's probably because I'm on a diet. My stomach just hurts when I drink it. So, hell yeah, Squish. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mike, again for your orange boy. One red boy from the Shot of Booker's 130 proof whiskey. And then 2 away from the bikini goal on a Saturday. The Saturday before Christmas. It's the Saturday before Christmas and all through the house. Christmas is Thursday. I'll be live Thursday, of course. I'll probably be live Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be live Wednesday and Thursday. So all you drink White Monster. Well, I don't. It's not all I drink. I drink like one a day, and I didn't drink it for like a week and a half because I ran out like recently. But yeah, I drink mainly water 99% of the time. So nacho cheese, Doritos, and white bread. Ugh.
I love all those things.
Yeah, dude, I like everything.
I like those like little plastic cups with the nacho cheese. They're like little plastics. You peel the top off and you microwave it. So good. Like that gross classic nacho cheese.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's something that, man, getting some nachos at like a baseball game or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so gross and so delicious.
Yeah.
It's like I went to the movies. I hate going to the movies, by the way. Theater experiences are balls. I just don't like it. But we went to the theater the other day, and yeah, they have all the food, and it's like $1,000, of course. And I don't eat theater food, but something nice about it, something nice and humble.
Yeah.
But theater experiences are terrible. I just hate going to the theater because like there's just 50 obese people, and they're all eating like
the entire time during quiet scene, just
fucking stuff, and like, fuck, it's just an excruciating experience. Can't stand theaters.
To be fair, it's like, if you have a good setup at home to watch movies, like, why go?
Yeah, no way. There's no way I would want to go ever again. Theater steak. What the fuck's a theater steak? Can I get a theater steak? That'll be $2,000.
So our theater actually does have a restaurant attached to it, and you can order from the restaurant and have them deliver it to your seat. So you actually can get some really good food for not a super exorbitant price.
Junebug says, I've never seen that, and I live in Cali where a lot of people are chubby. You've never seen people eating in a movie theater, like smashing popcorn, like during quiet scenes and opening bags the entire time? Dude, it happens like every theater I've ever been in my entire life. That's like the whole thing. And I'm just not really, I can't focus on it. I'm trying to watch a serious scene, and there's people beside me just fucking stuffing their face like loudly. Fuck that. I'll just watch movies at home, dude.
Yeah, SkyTex. I would love it if we had like a drive-in theater. Like
those things are done. No, they're dead forever. They're gone forever. Completely gone forever. They will never make a return because it's a cool idea, but there's literally no market for it anymore. right? Why would you go somewhere when you can just stay at home, and be in your car? I went to the drive-in when I was a teenager all the time. It was still a thing when I was a kid and a teenager. I was driving my first car and I went to a theater. I went to a drive-in with like a bunch of friends.
My closest theater was an hour away, so we didn't really go to the movie theater much.
Yeah, I went to see the big stuff. I went and saw like Lord of the Rings. I went and saw all the Star Wars movies, the prequels. I went and saw like every big film I would go usually see. So I didn't even see most of the Marvel stuff, but I saw Endgame and the other one, Infinity War or whatever. And that's the only ones I ever watched in theaters, because Marvel movies didn't do it for me. But I like those last couple movies. But it's all good. So I saw Titanic at driving with my parents. I saw Titanic at the movies with my parents. So it was good. It's a good time.
Any of you guys in the chat see the Handmaid or the Housemaid yet?
It came out like a day ago, dude.
Yeah.
I doubt they've seen that goofy ass movie. It's all right.
I read the book, so. It's
Paul Feig, the dude that did Ghostbusters 2016. So, of course, at the kind of near the end of the movie, it throws in a lot of evil, like rich white men are evil, like 45 times right there at the end of the movie. And I'm like, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I mean, like Frida McFadden is like the kind of like the modern day like Agatha Christie. Like her books are trash. Like they're good trash, like fast food books. And I think they're entertaining. You read them in like a day, and they are what they are. There's no like hidden messages or anything. And so the movie was like that until the end. Until the end scene, which was not the same as it was in the book.
Yeah, it was wild. It was just like overt women or older women in their 30s have no chance of finding a mate, and men are in control, and women are stupid, and men are great. And I was like, oh my god, okay, I fucking get it. Like I could actually derive a lot of this from just the plot.
Hey, but like you got to see Sydney Sweeney's titties.
That is true. She was naked as hell, and that was great. But I will say that you could actually what people like Paul Feig don't understand, like the directors that are activists, is you can actually imply all of these things through what is happening in the film, which he had already done, without having to overtly say your activist points at the very end of the movie, like cringe fucking fest. Like, I already understand this guy's using his influence to control women. I already know he's I already know he's a misogynist. He's through his actions. You don't have to tell me at the very end and him confirm it in his voice and his words. Like, you already had made that point. So just doing it was cringe, and it fucking just took the wind out of the sails for me, because I was waiting patiently for it. And halfway through the movie, I was like, damn, like this is solid. This is all right. And then, of course, at the very end, women are stupid. Men are great.
It didn't bother me. I thought the movie was still good.
Yeah. I don't know. It got too funny and silly at the end for me. It was like kind of scary and thrilling. And then at the very end, it's just like, oh, funny, jokes for 30 minutes. I'm like, this is goofy.
Exactly, Junebug. She said, I hate that these directors think we are too stupid to understand metaphors. Yeah, or just follow a storyline and make your own judgments about a character. Like, let us be the judge. Let the audience be the judge. We're gonna judge it how it should be judged. You don't have to like spoon feed us like, these ideas and ideals and how the character is bad. Like, we know.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney, like they made her intentionally, like her face look kind of like homely.
Yeah, she looked like someone you would.
Yeah, and then that dude pulls her freaking shirt off and her drawers off, and her stomach's like fucking amazing looking. I'm like, damn, what's up?
She's like 10 out of 10, dude.
Yeah, she looked great. Her body was ungodly.
Yeah,
I didn't realize this. Like, I didn't realize this until I saw it in 4K. Yes,
like you couldn't ask for anything more. I don't think we saw her butt, but
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, at that point.
I was fine. How often? It's funny because Paul Feig's like, I'm a feminist activist, blah blah blah. Also, here's some titties. I'm like, well, I'm confused, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm confused, but I'll take it. All right. Anyways, it wasn't that bad. Sean says, about Black Panther. Yeah, the majority of the dominant influence. Yep. Show don't tell. Yep. That's what makes a film good, is just showing and not fucking overtly having to say things out loud. That's what I can't stand about movies, because they assume their audience is regarded.
Yes, Chai Tea. I really loved Ready or Not. I thought Ready or Not was excellent movie. There was no like
don't know what that
ulterior
is.
motives or anything. It was just like a proper scary movie, and the female lead was believable.
I don't know what this is. Why does every female actress look similar? Samara Weaving looks kind of like kind of like.
The girl who played Barbie.
Yeah,
Margot Robbie.
It looks kind of like Margot Robbie, who looks kind of like what's that girl's name?
I don't know, but I know what
Lisa
you're talking
Presley.
about. Yeah,
I think's her name. Lisa Presley. Lisa Presley looks just like these. They all look so similar. It's fucking weird. But they're all 30 something. Well, except like the Presley girl, she's like 40 or 50 now. But how they all look so much similar. It's weird. All right, boys, we're closing in on the end. We're going to give it about 10 more minutes before we log off here. And we're 100 away from a shot and 350 from Bikini and 2 shots. Thank you, guys. I love you. I appreciate all the support tonight. You guys are goats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get the hell on it, D. They've always done that. Whoever sells big makes their look popular. Lisa Presley's dead. Lisa Presley's dead. Jamie Presley.
Yeah, Jamie Presley from Joe Dirt, right? No. Yes.
Yeah, she's from Joe Dirt.
Yes.
Jamie Presley. She looked great naked too. She was in that film naked. Or no, she was in another film naked. I don't know.
Which
She
one of
looked
them
great.
was in Wolf of Wall Street? Was it Lisa Presley
No,
or
that's
was
Margot-
it Margot
it's
Robbie?
Margot Robbie.
Okay.
No, Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley.
Reformer says you aren't alone drinking alone in Tiny's house this year. That was literally 6 years ago. Reformer, what the hell? Where you been? Where you been? That was like 6 years ago. Jamie Presley was also on My Name Is Earl. Yep, she was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 100%. 100%. She's great. I don't even know where she is now. Whatever happened to her? Does she even do stuff anymore? Jamie Presley. Well, let's see. I think I've looked this up before, and she like retired in 2010, but I could be wrong. Let's see her acting career. 2010, 6-month role. From 2014 to 2021, Presley portrayed Jill Kendall, a wealthy socialite and alcoholic in a CBS sitcom. On August 22, they said she joined the cast of Welcome to Flat. I guess she's still doing shit. Well, goddamn. She's doing TV now. Oh, she sold out to cable TV. Damn.
It's where the money is.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think cable TV is where the money is. I think TV's where the money is, or Netflix or something like that. Is where the
Does
money.
cable TV even exist anymore?
Why do you think all like so many A-list actors suddenly are just doing fucking Netflix and Paramount and shit?
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant when I said TV.
Yeah, I mean, Skarsgård is doing Netflix or HBO Max.
Yeah, Schitt's Creek has another actress that looks like them, but it's not them. It's not Jamie Presley.
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Has Alexis Rose.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't look anything like those people. You're a psycho.
Okay.
No, she doesn't even look remotely like these girls. You are wild. She looks completely different. Like not even in the same universe. Sorry, this is crazy.
Okay.
I'm saying. I
think they look similar.
No, they don't.
Well, that's a weird picture.
Oh, well, excuse me.
She's the one where she's not like smiling that hard.
He's the one where she's not. She doesn't look anything like them. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Come on now. Chaz says, "Why aren't you donating? Don't you like boobs?" Now that no one wants to see a drunk PDH in bikini, you're past the age, like the dude in the movie said.
I'm expired.
You're too old. You hit 30, and they're like, "Fuck that! I'll pay it push." That's funny. Thank you, Chaz. Appreciate you. Old Chazzies. Chaz, hand me your vape, bro. I'm fucking. What do you mean no? What the hell? All right. Mine died like 2 hours ago. I'm like, man, I need a swig. I need to get right. Oh my God.
Let me get well again before.
Yeah. Purple says good shows on Netflix are getting harder and harder to find. They are. But I mean, Landman is great. I've been watching Landman.
It's not on Netflix.
It's on Paramount. Yeah. Well, it's done by the guy that did 1923 and 1887, and he's great. And yeah, Netflix is really hard to find some good shit on. And I don't watch. I've made the decision in my life to not watch anything that has more than 3 seasons. I will not be committing to anything that announces it'll have more than 3 seasons ever. again.
Netflix has like good OG shows, and then now it seems like they're catering towards women more. Like I'm watching a show on there called Younger. I think it's cute. It's like a show I put on when I don't really care and I don't want to focus. But it's definitely like female oriented.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of waiting 5 years for seasons to come out for shows that are going to have 8 seasons. Fuck that. I'm not dedicating 15 to 18 years of my life on a TV show. Not happening. Sorry. It's like when they announced Welcome to Derry. They were like, it's going to be 3 seasons, and I'm like, that's almost too much for me. Like, I'm not into like 50 seasons of shows anymore.
But the difference is like Welcome to Derry, is it going to be the same? It's going to be a different thing every season.
I don't know if it will be anthology. It might be. We don't know that yet. But I do know that like House MD was different, and or fucking X-Files was different because every episode was a complete different story with a different.
Yeah.
So you could watch
just
those.
turn on any episode and be entertained.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you were stressed out waiting to figure out what's going to happen with something every single time an episode came off. Like, I think that's what it is. It's like with these new shows, you are stressing about it. It's almost like stressful to watch. And it feels like it should have been a movie where like you got some relief quicker. Whereas like older shows were for casual watching.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got about 5 minutes left, boys. We're one red boy from the shot of Booker's 130 proof death whiskey. And then 3 from the bikini. Appreciate you guys. We got about 5 minutes left before we raid the Cecil. I'm assuming Cecil's still on. Let's make sure. Cecil's always on. I shouldn't even say that. Cecil is never not on. He is always on his stream forever and ever and ever. But fuck, I don't know why I need to burp so bad. I was like, Sean. Matt all day says that was the great thing about X-Files, but also there's the underlying storyline. Yeah, like maybe once an episode, or maybe once every 2 or 3 episodes, you get a little bit of plot, and then the final episode or final 2 episodes of a season would be all the show plot.
Yeah.
So you could kind of watch it for both reasons. And
like
House was the same way.
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, same thing.
Yeah.
But then like shows became like, okay, well, Sopranos was so successful and fantastic, by the way, only 6 seasons, I think. Pretty sure. Which is too much nowadays, but it was perfect. That started this whole movement of every single show has to be like a movie, but like a 70-hour movie.
Yeah, it's too much. Like, it's tiring. It starts to feel like a job to like finish the show.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. Like 2 or 3 seasons and I'm done. And we learn too, like, what if you get emotionally attached to a show and then it sucks? It starts sucking. Like Game of Thrones, I was like, Game of Thrones is unbelievable. And then it gets to season 6 and it goes fucking nosedives in entertainment quality. It gets so terrible.
Yeah.
And it just broke my heart.
Because you can't just drag on a storyline forever. And when you start building storylines on top of storylines, it...
Yep. No, thank you. You didn't enjoy all 20 seasons of Walking Dead? I stopped at season 2 because it was getting too silly.
I feel like Walking Dead was like the original show that ended, like started and ended people wanting like a million seasons of something like that, right?
Well, that and Stranger Things. I never watched past season 2 of Stranger Things. I was like, I ain't waiting 4 years to watch this next show. It's not even that great.
I definitely watched past season 2 of Walking Dead, but it would just became less and less enjoyable.
I didn't like the season 2 when they started bickering about the girl having sex with that guy one time in the past, and they started fighting. I'm like, oh, there's zombies out there.
That was like the second episode.
It's the end of the world. What are you guys fighting over? Petty, stupid drama.
She thought you were dead.
That was season 2. That was not the second episode.
What?
They didn't start fighting about it until season 2. They like
that. No,
it was an underlying thing kind of in season 1, but season 2 is when they started like bickering about it and like wanting to kill each other over it.
No.
Yeah, when they were on the farm. That's season 2, motherfucker. Season 1 was like entertaining as fuck. They were like on the run always. Season 2, they were at the farmhouse for like 7 episodes bickering about my chores aren't done. I'm angry. Fuck that show. Show sucks. People, I remember everybody was obsessed with that shit.
Super chat.
Sorry, I was pissed off. Chaz, a $100 super chat. Oh my God. It looks like the Booker whiskey is happening tonight.
Isn't that 7:40? You said we'd take a Booker shot at 7:50.
It is 7:40, but Chaz is being based, and
You just want a reason to take a shot.
well, we're 10 away, but I'm gonna go ahead and go get it. Thank you, Chaz. That's a huge drop. We love you, Chaz.
Thank you, Chaz.
Yeah, and that is only 250 from Bikini and another shot. Oh my God, right at the end. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go get the stuff. So I'm not gonna leave though, because it turns off everything I found out. That's why everybody was complaining that they're not. They couldn't hear you because I left, and it's my soundboard that's everything's connected to.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll just maximize you. All right, thank you, Chaz. I'm gonna go get the stuff. I'll be back in 2 minutes, and then it's exciting to see how much it will affect me on this diet and having not drank and also having not eaten today. It'd be fun.
So Chai T, you said it dragged until Negan showed up. How long after Negan showed up did it actually continue to be good? Because I could just start watching at that point and watch for a few episodes. My mother-in-law has watched Days of Our Lives for 30 plus years. Hush your face, PDH. Don't tell me what to do, Sean. But I might. I'm not looking forward to this Booker shot. Last time I didn't take a shot of the Bookers ever. I just tasted it. And yeah, it's off-putting. And I can do shots. I can shoot whiskey sometimes, but like it's on a whole nother level. Drink up, homie. Thanks. I'm probably gonna get sick to my stomach. Here's your 10. Oh my God. Well, thanks, I guess, Mike. Forget exactly when Negan becomes a thing. 38 issues of Walking Dead. It was amazing. You read all 100? Oh yeah, because it was a comic book first, right? The Walking Dead. I feel like the comics are probably better. Because that's usually how it is, right? Like anytime they make something from a book into a movie or a show, usually the source material is better. It makes more sense. Yeah. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, I'll probably make a face. You guys will see my pain. You won't understand if you've never taken a shot of Booker's, but you'll see the impact. I feel like I need to look those up now. I feel like the time has passed. Like it's not as hyped now. I could probably go online and find the issues of the Walking Dead comic for not an exorbitant amount. Here to serve. Yeah, thanks. Serving me my death in a shot glass. I bet Cody is struggling to find a shot glass down there because I moved them slightly to a different location, and like guys can't find things. Oh.
I tried to go in the bathroom downstairs and it did not work out. Here it is right here.
It's disgusting.
Bookers.
It's gross.
The Booker.
Oh, Daryl wasn't even in the comics. Daryl was like my favorite character because they had that spinoff show with Daryl, and I watched a little bit of it, and it got bad, but the first part of it was good.
That's because Norman Reedus is kind of cool.
Yeah, he is cool. I would.
Oh my God. All right, listen. Reedus. That's not what the question was. I'd fuck him. What? Hold up.
That's always the question, right? It's always the question. It's the question everybody asks themselves when they meet someone.
Oh my God.
When they talk about someone.
Is that always? I don't think that's the right. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Would you fuck him?
Yeah, you're telling me you don't think that every time you check out a girl.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, actually. I'd have to think about that. Would you fuck? I don't know. I'd fuck that. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. That's mine. All right. Here we go. Booker shot in honor of Mr. Chaz. I appreciate you. Sean says, hush your face, PDH. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you, brother. For your gold boy. Mike! Fine, here's your 10. Hey, we got doubled. We've been doubled. Thank you, brother. That puts us 240 from bikini and another shot. Oh, my God. That's pretty freaking close. That's pretty close. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Here we go. We're going to take a shot of the delicious Booker's.
2 shots will murder me.
Yeah, you'd be dead. You would be not
It's like
alive.
the equivalent of taking 4 shots in one go.
All right, let's check out the Booker. It's been a while. We got to pull it out of its little weird case it comes in. And this is 125.7 proof. It's pretty upper. Cody would do
Normal is like, what is normal whiskey proof? Like 60?
Yeah, I think it's like 90. I think it's pretty sure it's like 90. I think Woodford's like 90. Right? Because it's like 70% or 65% alcohol. I could be wrong.
Woodford Reserve is 45.2% alcohol and 90 proof. Yeah, 90 proof. But it's only 45% alcohol. What does that say?
Well, this is going to be 62% alcohol. 63.
Okay.
62.8. All right. It smells pretty strong, bro.
Yeah, it does. It smells like nail polish.
I'm gonna give you the small one. I got the koala. It's much bigger.
No, it's just thicker glass. They're all the same. Shot glasses are 1.25 ounces.
Well, then we probably got pretty close. Here you go. Here's your skinny. Don't drop it now. All right, boys. We're gonna take a shot of this delicious.
No, if I drop it, I don't have to drink it.
Oh, is that how that works? Oh, it must be free then. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Chaz, for the giant drop. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. We're going to have to take a delicious shot of Booker's.
Help.
You can't chase it.
Help.
At least don't chase it immediately. That'd be gay.
I'm
All
chasing it immediately.
Are you kidding? Come on.
I didn't ask
Give
for this.
Chaz some respect in the chat right now. Also, Granola Graham. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Here we go. We'll count down. Let me clear my throat. We're going to count down and give it some love. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. In honor of Mr. Chaz, get the hell on it, D. Doggone it. Here we go.
Thanks.
It
burns.
That's rough, man. Oh, hey.
It feels like swallowing fiberglass.
It's so warm though, isn't it? It's like real warm. All right, we're good. Now I'm going to take a drink.
Figure itself.
Jesus, brother, that's rough. That's just rough. Ah! All right.
I feel it. It wants to come back up. It wants to escape.
That would be way worse. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, we'll extend it 5 minutes for the last goal, and then we're gonna raid Cecil. Actually, I gotta do Naked Snake. Then we'll raid Cecil. So we got 5 minutes to hit the final goal, and then I'm gonna get the hell off here. That's another shot, and then that's bikini, and that's everything. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Chody, PDH did better than Chody. Well, she's much better at swallowing shit than I am. My vape's dead. I'm sad. Oh.
Get fucked.
Oh, my whole body is like, oh. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's up, Waff Billy? How you doing, brother? A shot is 1.5 ounces, which is a bigger cup on the jig. Bartender measuring hourglass. When you go to Vegas, they'll put it in the measuring glass and then just take the measuring glass away and keep pouring it.
They do.
Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Chaz. Big shout out to Chaz for getting us there. Appreciate you. Bikinis for both or just Camelot?
Just Camelot.
What? No. It's for PDH. PDH bikini. I'm in Naked Snake. I'll do a bikini one day, though. One day. But not today. All right. Thank you, Wall. Thank you, Robot Glock. Appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. I am excited though. I'm excited. I'm gonna go see Megadeth next year because that's the last year of the Megadeth, which is very sad. I'm gonna go see them. I'm gonna see All That Remains. I'm gonna go meet up with Phil and go hang out with them before the concert. We're gonna freaking go party. It's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna go see. Is it Pantera? There's another
Tomorrow
band.
night, there's still Panther.
Oh yeah, and then Hammerfall is in September. I have to see Hammerfall. I've seen them every single time they've ever came to the U.S. Not missing it. Hell yeah. That Cam Keeney is an OnlyFans exclusive. Oof.
I feel nauseous.
I wanted to see Cody in a bikini. Chaz. Oh, is that what you were paying for? Damn it, sucks. Megadeth won't be around anymore. Dave Mustaine's like 1,000 years old, man. I mean, he's not super old, but he's done. I mean, he's done it. You know, he's done it. He was successful. He got kicked out of Metallica and goes and starts the second biggest thrash band of all time. I mean, like, what can you ask more for? You know, there's nothing more you can do at this point. So, if Dave Mustaine goes seen, how does he become sane? Hello, me. I don't know where I am. Cody gets spanked in a. Where'd it go? I can't believe I'm feeling one shot. All the last season suffered from the times they were created. Shitload of stick women beating up big men. Yeah, that's sad.
Loki's probably pissing his pants right now.
What's up, Gone? How you doing? Yeah, we talked about the Biff. Sad that time. We're at the end. We're at the end of the show. We are 240 from Bikini and another shot of Booker's High Shelf Death Whiskey. And then we're getting off here. It's going to be hard. That's 2 Red Boys back to fucking back. But at any rate, we hit the first shot. Thank God for that. I wanted to taste the whiskey on my lips one more time. It's been so long. So long since I had any alcohol. It's been months. I'd argue Megadeth was a bigger thrash band. I don't disagree. I prefer Megadeth times 1,000 over Metallica. I actually don't like Metallica that much at all. Not a Metallica guy. There's a handful of Metallica songs that I dig, but I don't like Kirk Hammett at all. I think he's kind of shit. I don't like Lars. I think he's kind of shit. Now, the influence they had and everything they accomplished, I respect the shit out of that. That's awesome. The fact that they can get on stage and like Lady Gaga will get on there with them and Miley Cyrus, that's fucking cool as fuck that they're able to accomplish those things. So that's badass. But there's just not a lot of Metallica songs I dig. When you turn on Megadeth, it's everything is top shelf. The rhythm is top shelf. The solos are top shelf. The drumming is top shelf. It's just all top shelf. So I've always loved Megadeth, and I like the vocals. I know a lot of people don't like the vocals. I like the vocals. They kind of match, you know. So, anyways, oh God, what's up, Gabriel? How you doing? Sabaton will be in the U.S. this year. Amazing live band. I've never seen Sabaton. I've never been a big fan of Sabaton. I don't care for the vocals, like the piratey, like chanty, like deep guy vocals. Never been a fan. I did hear one cool song they did. It was like Brothers and Drinking. It's like an acoustic song. Kind of liked it. Well, that was back in the beans and you weren't there. Oh my God. Back in the day. Megadeth Forever, Spyro. Hell yeah, brother. We got 3 minutes left to hit the Bikini and the final shot goal before we raid Mr. Cease. 3 minutes. Hell yeah. We've already killed it tonight. So I appreciate you guys. Metallica's overrated, but yes, you're out of other influence. Yeah. I mean, Metallica hasn't really done anything since the Black Album, if you're into the Black Album. Like, to be fair, there's a few, like, songs here and there. Like, Fuel was cool. Black Fuel. The Thing That Shouldn't Be. That was a later song, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of... I think that's a later song. I don't know. But anyways, like, they just haven't really... I mean, dude, Megadeth released the album in 2014, I think it was, or 2016, called Dystopia. Fucking banger. Endgame, banger. Dystopia got a Grammy. Like, it was a kick-ass album. You know? Dude from Lamb of God did the drums. Dude, rocking.
We went to go pick up my grandfather's truck. He passed away in February. And my nephew is going to have his truck as his first car. And we opened up the center console where he had all his CDs, and it was like just 10 Metallica CDs.
That's funny.
Yeah. He was a cool old guy.
Yeah. I mean, early Metallica stuff, I mean, it's good, but Kirk Hammett's not. It just like early Kirk Hammett sounds pretty good. It's just like he hasn't cared in like 30 years. You know, I don't know. I mean, George Lynch is a good example of somebody that still evolves to this day. And he's like an old man and he still evolves to this day.
Yeah.
Right? Like Kirk Hammett hasn't learned a new pattern or style since he was like 18. Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine plays new runs to this day. Like every guitarist that he brings to the band, it's like he takes a little bit from them and will play. He was playing sweeps on Endgame. Fucking Dave Mustaine in some of the songs. We're playing like little minor shaped sweeps and shit. Like just he's still evolving. Kirk Hammett's like, I don't give a fuck. You know, and Kirk Hammett, I think it was either Lars or James was like, Kirk just shows up and like does a solo and leaves. Right. So he's just not, you know. He's like the guitarist from the Beatles without the writing. Because he wrote later in stages in the Beatles because they didn't trust him. I forget his name. Harrison. Something Harrison. John Harrison. Sam Harrison. Chris Harrison.
No,
What's his
Chris
name?
Harrison is To Catch a Predator.
No, that's Chris Hansen.
Oh.
What's the? I know every Beatles name except for George Harrison. Thank you. For some reason, I'm like, why can I not remember the fourth Beatle name? I know Ringo. I know John Lennon. I know Paul McCartney. It's like, wait a second. What was the other guy's name? George Harrison. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. All right, boys. We're going to get the hell off here. I appreciate you guys for getting us to the first shot. The bikini goal fails again. One day you'll have to do it.
While you do Naked Snake, I'm going to go help Loki outside.
All right. All right. You can go do that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to do the Naked Snake and then we're going to raid. I appreciate you guys so much for giving us the love. I'll be back Monday. I will probably stream every day next week. Just letting you guys know. Because I'm battling the chargebacks still. So I got to make the ends meet here. So if we do happen to hit the bikini goal while I'm doing Naked Snake, I'll yell at her to come back up here. But thank you. I appreciate you. Metallica's new album's pretty good. What, that Lux Eternal or whatever? It's all right. It's all right. It's just James' vocals just haven't done anything for me in like 10 years. Since the Black Album, Hetfield's vocals just don't do anything for me. Did 10 people really leave when PDH got up? Goddamn. Guys, come on now. I have titties too. The first 5 Metallica album was great. Then it got weird. Same thing with Megadeth. A lot of garbage between Euthanasia, 94 and 30. Well, Risk was awful. But I would argue Risk, if you take Risk and you remove Risk and remove Super Collider, they're like Dave Mustaine's library is pretty solid. Risk and Super Collider are the only ones I'm like, those suck. And I like Breadline, the song, a little bit, but they kind of suck. You remove those two, it's like masterpiece discography, right? In my opinion. Shaved titties, so they look a lot like hers too. Yeah, well, I shaved them like a week ago. Okay. Waff says, can I ask a question? Is PDH, who used to refer to as ass girl? Yeah, she has a giant ass, but she hasn't shown it on her bikini yet because we haven't hit bikini, so no one's seen her ass yet. It's a big goal, you know. It's a big goal. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are goated as hell. We're gonna do Naked Snake and then we're gonna log off here. Oh my god. And then we'll raid Cease unless Cecil still going. He's still going. So we'll raid Cease. But let's do Naked Snake. We hit bikini the first time. Yeah, but she didn't show her ass. She forgot. Rest in peace. Is bikini goal 2K? No, it's 1K. We're like 200 away from it. All right, here we go. We always get really close. Cody cheating left and right, shaved his titties, taking shots. Yes. I did shave my dude. Like my chest was getting so hairy, it was like curly. And I was like, I can't fucking do this. Right? All right, let's do next thing. Let's do it to it, y'all. Here we go. Oh my God. It's that time again, boys. Oh my God. Here we go. Can you feel it? I feel it. I feel it. Here we go. Make sure you guys like the show. We're almost at 300. Here we go. It's that time again. Chai tea. Thank you, Chai tea.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Narco I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. 550 times in a row, boys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Appreciate you. We got all the way to 770 tonight. I appreciate you guys. 200 away from Bikini. We're closing in. I know one day we'll hit it. It's going to be wild as hell. Wild as hell. Appreciate you guys so much for all your love, all your support. You guys are goated as hell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Junebug, I love you. Sean, love you bad. All day. Maddie, love you. Gabriel, not Chai T. Ashley, thank you. No shaving. Appreciate you guys so much for all your love. You guys are goated as hell. Lord Narco Wookie, you guys know who you are. Chaz, thank you, Chaz, for going hard as hell. Trying to get Bikini, but he was the only one. So it was just a little short. Thank you, Chaz. Love you. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All the boys, Eric Hyas, Chris McGough. Appreciate you. You guys are goated as hell. PS2 Chopper. All the peeps for hanging out with you boy tonight. We're going to go raid Mr. Cease and give him some love. And we'll see you guys over there. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, my God. Get the hell on it. DD doggone it. Appreciate you guys. Wait, I got to choose the raid path. I didn't even do that. Did she hit Bikini before you shaved chest? No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Where's Cease? Here we go. All right, I'll see you guys over the Cease. Give them some love. Say Cam Ray in the chat. I'll see you guys over. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Why are you saying God damn it, Sean? What are you talking about? Why are you screaming? Damn, Horde 7. Hot diggity damn. Thank you, Stink Bug. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you, Just Josh. Appreciate you guys. Poop guy. Thank you, Poop guy. Appreciate you. I'll be back Monday. And then I'll probably be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm pretty sure. So Christmas week. I'll see y'all over to Cease. Thank you guys.